Hey everybody, welcome to the Hawk Blogger morning watch party for preseason game number 2 against the Tennessee Titans. I am so excited to see what we are going to see here in just a few minutes. It's 4 o'clock Pacific time, and give me a quick mic check as I'm trying a new mic for this show. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. And I will give you just a couple quick seconds of exactly how this is going to work if you haven't done this before. Um, the way this works best is if you sync up with me, and the way that that will work is I will tell you exactly what I'm seeing on screen. And so if you're ahead of me, pause your whatever you're watching and then press play to match up when I say they just kicked the ball off or they just hiked the ball. What I can try to do is if you guys are all behind me, I can try to pause and you guys can try to tell me, but it gets a little hard because there's always someone who's a little bit slower. And if last week is any indication, it will get a little bit harder. The stream might slow down as we get into the second and third hour. So I'll just keep trying to tell you how to keep things in sync. But honestly, what you're going to get out of this watch party is an awesome chat with a lot. I mean, there's going to be thousands of people watching this together. If you're watching on Twitter, I highly recommend you watch on YouTube. That's where you can get the live chat with many more people, as well as just have I think it's a better viewing experience. But you watch wherever you want to watch. And then I will just be telling you everything that I see going on in the game. I'll do my best to monitor chat, but new for this week, we have 3 moderators in chat to hopefully help keep an eye on that. Basically, the rules for chat, just to keep everybody in check, is almost everything's fine except let's be friendly, no politics, let's just talk Seahawks, be kind to each other, don't be jerks, don't spam the chat. And so the moderators will generally let everything go, and if you're doing something where maybe you're spamming the chat or maybe you need a warning, they can put you in timeout for a little bit, just like grade school. But if you're consistently being a problem or you're clearly not here for the right reasons, they'll just ban you and you won't be able to participate. So let's avoid that as much as possible. But a big thank you to our moderators for helping to keep the chat fun and friendly. What we're looking at tonight is not the starters playing, although I've seen Boye Mafe in uniform. We'll see if he's actually going to play. I think when they say not the starters, I think there's some limits to which starters they can't play. There are, they don't have a bottomless roster. So we'll see. We'll see who actually gets in there. And I will be talking you through all of those. I've already prepared a lot of you for where there are the biggest competitions going into it. I think offensive line, Olu Oluwatimi, big game for him. We'll see if Raekwon O'Neal gets snaps at center. We're going to see how Stone Forsythe plays. We're going to see how Mike Jarrell plays. Does Mike Jarrell play well enough that maybe they feel like he could get snaps at right tackle if they needed to move George Fant to left tackle in the event that Charles Cross were to get injured before Abe Lucas was back? There's these chain of events that we will be monitoring tonight. And, there's a picture of Christian Haynes on the screen right now. Big game for him. He is really vying for that starting spot at right guard. We'll see how that goes. Seeing a couple things in chat. I'm interested in what's going to go on with the Titans as well. The Titans have some interesting guys. They drafted J.C. Latham. Are they going to play him? Tavondre Sweat, who you guys know I was really big on. I'm eager to see if he gets some snaps. Last year, they drafted Peter Skoronski. I'm curious if he plays. I don't know if Levis is going to get any snaps. They said they weren't going to play their starter, so I guess not. But they have Tyjae Spears, who's a really good running back, very shifty. So there's some interesting players to watch there. But I also just want to let folks know, well, first of all, there is a super chat already. This is from 12th Man North. Stoked to see some of the less known guys ball out tonight. Tyrese Knight, Satao Lamea, AJ Barner are your guys to watch. I agree. And there's Brady Russell on screen right now. AJ Barner's, he's not assured a roster spot. I think he's pretty close to that, but a good day blocking, a good day on special teams would really help his cause. I do want to welcome all our new members. There's so many. Cameron became a new member. CP Mortimer became a new member. Roto17's a new member. Isaac is a new member. And great to have all of you with us. And if you are interested in gifting memberships, again, this is something that's come up before. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Zach is a new member. You have to be on desktop or Android in order to gift memberships. If you want to receive a free membership, you have to make sure you go click the join button, click the 3 dots, and click enable gifting. So we are getting close to kickoff here, and I am looking at Geno Smith right now and PJ Walker on the sideline. We are getting ready for kickoff. The Titans are going to kick to the Seahawks. And so what I'm going to do is I will tell you exactly when the kick is off. It looks like D. Williams is back, number 33, to receive the kick. D is supposed to be an electric returner. We haven't really seen a chance for him to get it. So let's see what he can do. The kicker is backing up right now with 1 blue shoe and 1 white. And here he goes and kicks the ball right now. The game is underway. D. Williams catches it in the end zone and returns it, with Laviska Shenault blocking for him, and has a hole up the right sideline all the way to the 40. A big start, and D. Williams stares down the Titans defender who he ran over, and his sideline is loving it. But look at this. Interesting to see Laviska Shenault as a blocker. Look how big he is. That is a big dude, and look at him just erase 29. I am a Laviska Shenault guy. If you have not seen my interview with him, I highly recommend you check it out. And oh my goodness, I'm going to have trouble keeping up with people joining in chat, but Old School Seahawk just gifted 10 new memberships. Here we are, 14:53 to go. You've got Sam Howell under center, and I will tell you when the ball is snapped. You've got Laviska Shenault and Jake Bobo on the bottom of your screen, and the ball is snapped now. Quick out to Laviska Shenault. Behind him, he makes the catch. Only gains a couple of yards, gang tackled by the Titans. Not a great throw there by Sam Howell behind Laviska Shenault. You want to lead the receiver there so he can run into the line of scrimmage and gain more yards. Not that that was going to be a big play either way, but not exactly the most accurate throw to start things. We're going here on 2nd and probably 8 yards, 2nd and 9 they're calling it. Christian Haynes is playing left guard, interestingly, so keep an eye on that in this game. And there goes Derek Young in motion, snaps the ball, handoff to, I think, Kenny McIntosh, number 25. That is correct. He gains about 3 yards on the left side. It looked like there was some more yards to be gained. That was a pretty nice hole. And again, thank you to Old School Seahawk for gifting some YouTube memberships. Here we go, first 3rd down, 13:50, 49, 48, 47 to go. Kenny McIntosh splits out, 3rd and 6, 42, 41, 40. Just to give you guys some sinking, there's Kenny McIntosh coming back in motion across the formation. The ball is snapped. Quick throw by Sam Howell to nobody. He had Kenny McIntosh in the flat for what I think would have been a first down. Not a good choice there, not a good decision by Sam Howell. Ends up throwing it to nobody. And interesting to note that Anthony Bradford and Christian Haynes are in the starting lineup. No better way to evaluate 2 guys potentially battling for the same starting spot than to play them both at the same time, and Haynes playing on the left side of the line. I've been curious if they try Bradford on the left side, since he actually played some left tackle in college, but so far only Christian Haynes has played on the left side. Dixon punts it away, and the ball is caught. Actually, no, it's out of bounds right around inside the 10, I believe. I think a great punt by Dixon. Did Dixon get some new ink this offseason? He's got a sleeve on his left arm. I don't remember that last year. He's getting tatted up. I did not get to see exactly where they spotted it, but it looked pretty good. Bert, you're saying you can't find the join button. Let me do this. This is something I've done before that's helped some folks. I am going to paste the link into the chat, and then I will try to pin it. 1st and 10, I think from Malik Willis at the 14-yard line. 13:24 to go. There's the ball snapped. Play action. Boye Mafe was a little pressure, but the swing out, and big first down there. Artie Burns and John Radigan. Interesting that John Radigan's playing. He had a heel injury. Wasn't sure he was going to be in this game. Chargers didn't get a first down for a number of series, so the Titans are already moving a little bit more. Now, granted, the Chargers are going up against the #1 Seahawks defense. The Titans are not, but you do have some starters in there. I mean, I think Artie Burns almost qualifies as a starter. There's Mike Morris on your screen. Boye Mafe was in there. He's still in there. And Mike Morris is standing up at the top of your screen, man in motion, and the ball is snapped. Swing out to running back, and a great setting of the edge by Derek Hall and Trey Brown. So another starter level player in there. Kayvon Wallace there as well, but really nice sealing of the edge. Let's watch the flow to the ball here on the pitch. Derek Hall taking on 2 defenders there. Look at that. Look at the strength. He did not let them get that edge. Look at him moving the ball carrier outside, and Trey Brown is exactly where he needs to be to make that play. So that's a plus play for Derek Hall, a plus play for Trey Brown, who noted in my interview with him that he tried to put on some weight because he wants to be a better run defender this season. Ball snapped, inside handoff, missed tackle by Radigan, a couple of yards on 2nd and 10. And that looks like Mafe was part of that tackle, but we're going to get a 3rd and probably 6 or 7 coming up here in a little bit. You see Byron Murphy right there, number 91 in the game. Let's see on 3rd and 7, can the Seahawks get some pressure? You have got Derek Hall at the top of your screen, Boye Mafe at the bottom, Byron Murphy in the middle, Oh, and there is the right tackle jumping. That has got to be a false start. Let's see what the call is, but yes, false start on the right tackle. So the Titans will move back 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 12. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and 12. You've got Mafe. Now there's Darrell Taylor is in the game. Again, you've got Byron Murphy toward the top, and there's Derek Hall coming off the edge. And there's Derek Hall. And there's Boye Mafe meeting at the quarterback for a big sack. Folks, edge rush. You say the Seahawks have mediocre edge rush. I say watch that play. Watch how these guys have been playing. I'm not sure I think this is a mediocre edge rush. You have Darrell Taylor, Boye Mafe, and Derek Hall in there. 3 edge rushers. An interesting formation there. Interesting personnel grouping, I should say. And Derek Hall just pushes through. Boye Mafe's there to clean up. So great opening series by the defense. Again, a great series, and there is the punts away by the Titans. Back to receive. Fair catch called for by D. Williams. Interesting to see D. Williams getting all these plays. I wonder if he's got a shot to sneak at the back end of this roster. They want someone who's dynamic as a returner, and he certainly fits the bill. If D. Eskridge is not going to be playing, I think that certainly improves the chances for D. Williams. All right. Looking back at chat, make sure I didn't miss anything that I should, but pretty exciting. Oh, let me go ahead and pin that link to join as a YouTube member to the chat so other people can find it later. So yes, pinned to chat is the link to join, the join link. You should be able to access that from any platform. If you want to enable receiving a YouTube membership as a gift, you might have to be on desktop. I'm not sure. If you want to gift a membership, you have to be on desktop or Android. Now, the other thing that I want to just talk to you guys about today is we started a new partnership today. It's a big deal. I'm really excited about it. And I know folks are like, oh, advertising, yuck. But honestly, this is a good one. If you've been watching Aaron Schatz on my show, he is the person who invented DVOA for Football Outsiders for all those years. Some of the best advanced stats for football in the world, period. And he's moved over to FTN Fantasy as of last year. And they just released this thing called Stats Hub. And I'll be honest, I bought it ahead of doing this partnership. And I loved it so much that I reached out to them and said, do you guys want to work together this year? Because I think what you guys are doing is amazing. And they're like, yeah, let's do it. So I just inked a deal with them. They are going to be a partner the whole season. And as a reward for being a partner, they are giving all of our listeners 15% off a subscription to the Stats Hub. All you have to use is promo code HAWKS. And to give you an idea, like the level of data that's in there, you can see how Geno Smith did against cover 0, cover 1, cover 2, in the wind, in the rain, in specific quarters, in specific weeks of the season. You can split it. You can see DVOA by specific players. I mean, it is the type of stuff that, like, if you were to subscribe to sports, like SIS, which is kind of like an NFL official one, it's like thousands of dollars. This is like $100, $200, something like that, and you get 15% off. So we are back to the game. Sam Howell has Jake Bobo in motion. He snaps, hands it off to, I think that's Kenny McIntosh over the right side. Barely gets a yard. Not a lot of space early on the right side or the left side of the line. Michael Fawcett says he can't wait for me to sell you solo stoves and factory meals. I don't want this to turn into that, but I do really think I've got another partner I'm working on that I love, and I want to find partners that want to be long-term, sponsors and work with us. And I think this is going to be one of them, I hope. So it'd be great if as many people can take advantage as possible. Oops, we got a penalty on the snap. False start. Did not see who that was on. But it is going to be 2nd and 14 coming up for the Seahawks. I got a question from Neil Daly. PFF versus Stats Hub, which is better? I mean, to be totally honest, I subscribe to both. And Stats Hub, to me, gives you way more ways to slice up the data. And the coverage concepts and the weather stuff, like, I'm just scratching the surface. I think if I could only pick one, that's the one I would pick. The data is also like, it's not about grading. It's literally like actionable data. There's the snap. Howell is in trouble and he goes down. The ball comes loose and I think Stone Forsythe recovered. But not a great start for the offense here. The Titans are getting some pressure. Offensive line not doing their job. And Sam Howell, unlike last week, holding on to the ball. Hitch. He has got to get rid of that ball. He's got to get rid of that ball. That is too long in the pocket and, turns the ball over almost. So really not great start for Sam Howell in particular. I don't think he's made a single play that I would say is a plus play so far. There's the snap on 3rd and 24. They're going to probably dump it off or he'll run, one of the two. He'll just run it and run out of bounds, and they'll have to punt it away. So a pretty crappy start for the offense. Some of that is not good offensive line play, but I also don't like what I saw from Sam Howell in either one of those series. So, it is what it is. The offensive line has not cleared the way for the running game. And so two quick 3-and-outs for the Seahawks. We will see what goes on. Punt is away. I will tell you, or I will ask, if you are ahead of me in your viewing, please do not spoil what happens in chat. Do not say what happens before I say what happens. So I haven't seen that so far in chat, but it happened a couple times last week. So don't spoil, don't give away what's about to happen. Wait for me to talk through the play. That's when it's safe to talk about the play. Keep an eye on that. So getting back to I think the Stats Hub question, the other piece of this is that DVOA is only found here. And I don't know if you guys have been DVOA fans for years. I certainly have. I think it's a great measure of overall team strength. It's got how teams perform against number 1 receivers, 2 receivers, 3 receivers. The Stats Hub thing literally has stuff I've never seen before, which is what's the percentage of passes that a quarterback makes to their first read versus their second read versus checkdowns. So it's got just fantastic data. Like I said, I am just starting to dig into it, but it's a screaming deal. I should know how much it costs as a partner, but I don't. So let me see really quickly what it costs to join. Pricing. Yeah, I mean, the VIP version is $20 a month if you do it an annual subscription. If you just do the fantasy football plus version, that is $9 a month if you bill annually, and that's not with the 15% discount if you use Hawks, HAWKS, as a promo code. So, I mean, this is a screaming deal because I'm telling you, SIS is thousands. It's $5,000 or $6,000 to get this kind of data in other places. What they're providing here is going to help you win fantasy leagues. It's going to help you geek out about the Seahawks. It's what I'm going to be using every week, probably every day, to break down certain trends I'm seeing once we're able to get 2024 data. So highly, highly recommend it. I'm not a Stone Forsythe guy. I'll tell you to be clear on that. I don't think he's had a great game so far today. I don't know if we're going to see Mike Jarrell. I don't know if he's actually been over at right tackle. I've not been able to see who's been the right tackle. If somebody saw the right tackle, let me know. It's probably McClendon Curtis is my best guess, but I haven't seen for sure. Mike Morris at the top of your screen standing up. There's Byron Murphy in the middle. There is the fake. Darrell Taylor's in his face on the bootleg. That is Nelson Caesar trailing him. Oh, that's right, Tyrese Knight, excuse me. Tyrese Knight trailing. And another first down for the Titans on their first play here. So they get the Seahawks on the little fake here, on the bootleg fake. And I think Tyrese Knight was the guy that was got there. And that's exactly what Mike McDonald's talked about. Kobe Bryant with a nice tackle there. That's not a play that you can be sure that Quandre Diggs would have made. Nice to see Kobe Bryant playing what safeties are supposed to do, which is keep plays from being bigger. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Not enough pressure. Steps into the throw, but to nobody. Titans are fortunate that ball is coming back to them. There was not a Seahawk close enough to the ball to pick it off, but a very errant throw by Malik Willis. Trey Brown and Kobe Bryant were the closest in coverage. We are at 7:06 to go. The play clock is at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. So if you're trying to sync with me, I will keep trying to tell you where we are. It is 2nd and 10. 7:06 to go, and that ball is just hiked. Throw up the middle. Tackle looks like by John Radigan. Relatively short gain, probably 3, maybe 4 yards. The play clock is now, or the game clock's at 6:53, 2, 1, 50. So John Radigan playing, despite the fact that he missed some of practice this week with a heel injury, but great to see him out there. I thought he had a very good first week. It is 3rd and 7. Let's see if the Seahawks can get off. 6:35, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's a false start on the left tackle. So I see Darrell Taylor and Boye Mafe in the game, and I think I might see Derek Hall again. So we might be seeing this kind of NASCAR package being tried out. I have not really seen that in camp, to be clear. So interesting to see it in the game. Let's see what we got here. And as just a reminder, do not spoil the play. If you're ahead of me, wait until you hear me call the play before you comment on it in chat. 3rd and 12, 6:22, 21, 20, 20, 19. And there's the snap. Darrell Taylor with good pressure. Can he get him? Malik Willis rolls out, throws it away. Darrell Taylor showing up so far in this game, getting some pressure, and that's good to see. Boye Mafe jogs off the field. The Seahawks have created pressure on these 3rd downs. There's Boye Mafe, Darrell Taylor, and Derek Hall again. Interesting to see this NASCAR package with Byron Murphy being the only defensive tackle on the field, and he is getting, double teamed in that play. So 4th down, there's the snap and the punt. It's away. Looks like he's going to return this one. D. Williams with the return, not seeing anywhere to go, and just goes down for a short gain. So nice start by the defense. We will see if Sam Howell and this offensive line can get going. I think it wouldn't surprise me if one of two things happens on this next series. I think we will either see Ryan Grubb go to the quick game, try to get some horizontal quick passes going, or I think he's going to go to the run game and stick with it a little bit more. See if he can really push to get to a shorter 3rd down, or maybe get some first downs on the ground. I really think he wants to see what this offensive line can do. And so far, it has not done much. So if you take a look so far at the stats, I wouldn't be surprised if the Titans have more. They should have more. They should have more yards than the Seahawks. Let's take a look. Box score here. Yeah, team stats so far, the Seahawks have 1 yard and the Titans have 25. So not a great start there. 3rd downs, Titans are 0 for 2, and so are the Seahawks. And then defensively, Derek Hall's been credited with a sack and a quarterback hit. They have not credited anyone else with a quarterback hit. Jalen Harrell was the guy that got the hit, the sack for the Titans. So we will take a look and see what the Seahawks do on this next series. Great to be with y'all. Thanks for joining. It's fun to see everybody. I'm going to be in the press box next week for the final preseason game. I'm going to ask if I can stream from the press box. My guess is the answer will be no, but we will find out. It would be very fun to stream from the press box and give you guys an inside perspective on what we're seeing on the field, but we will see. All right, so Titans have punted it away. Seahawks ball. See some throwback jerseys there, which are great. Geno Smith with the great sunglasses. Loving the look. I don't know how I feel about those new Seahawks hats. I think they're okay, but I'm not going to be running out the door to get that hat. All right, so Seahawks first down at the 16-yard line, 6:02 to go, and the ball is snapped there. It looks like Stone jumped a little bit, but they didn't call it. Sam has to throw it. Manages to complete it. He had somebody in his face. Nice catch by Derek Young. I think Sam Howell could not step into that throw. He might have been hit as he threw. It is McClendon Curtis at right tackle. Tyler Mayberry. Oh, man, yeah. Not a great rep by McClendon Curtis there at all. Decent job by Sam Howell just to get the ball away. So McClendon Curtis not showing up there at right tackle very well. And we've got Olu Olutimi at center, in case you're curious. That is Tyler Mayberry in motion to the bottom of your screen. I wouldn't be surprised if this is to Laviska Shenault in the slot. Nope. But it is to Laviska Shenault. And I thought they were going to do a quick pass. It was but not in the flat. So there's Laviska Shenault getting a quick first down. The Seahawks' first down. Nice to see. And this is what I talked about. I think Ryan Grubb, can he do what Shane Waldron couldn't do, which is adjust on the fly? They were getting pressure, so what did he do? He moved to a quicker passing game. Again, there was pressure in his face, but Howell had an answer, had a place to go with the ball. And that was an easy play for him because Ryan Grubb set him up to do it. Shenault is in motion. The ball is snapped here. It is handed off to Shenault on the end around. Nice inside cut, breaks one tackle. And this guy breaks a lot of tackles. This guy led the NFL in yards after contact per reception 2 years ago with over 12 yards after contact, yards after catch, I should say. Nice broken tackle there. He is like a running back as a receiver. They haven't had someone with this kind of tackle breaking ability at the receiver position since Golden Tate. So really, really like what he does for that offense. 2nd down and 5. I also like that play call. Interesting play design. Had him in motion, had him come back across for a modified end around. Here we are, 2nd and 5. Let's run this ball. There it is, the pitch to Helani. Helani's first touch of the day. Goes around the end and delivers a nice little blow to the Titans defender to gain probably 3.5 yards. It'll be 3rd and short, 3rd and 2, I would guess. But Helani can get that edge. And I think not only does he get the edge, but he delivers a bigger blow when he gets there than, to me, Kenny McIntosh. I just feel better with him toting the rock than I do with McIntosh. Admittedly, that's just my bias. So here we go on 3rd and 2. A.J. Barner in the game, number 88. And there goes Helani to the bottom of your screen. And there's Howell, has a man open, and there's A.J. Barner. Knock him down, A.J. There you go. There you go. That is a better play by A.J. Barner. Sam Howell could have run and was going to run, but made the smart choice, threw it to his wide open tight end, and nice to see A.J. Barner actually look like a 6'6" tight end knocking someone down. So he comes across the formation. He was open right away. Howell did not see him initially. Again, there's some pressure, but nice play, nice conversion on 3rd down. Barner stays on his feet. Nice play for him. And he is in motion. The ball is snapped and handed off to, I think that's Kenny McIntosh. Big hole up the middle. That is the first big hole we have seen. McIntosh, that's something he might be better at than Helani, is that he's skinny. And so he gets skinny through the hole here and is able to squeak through for a 1st down, I believe. Let's see who's the blocker here. Nice block down by Anthony Bradford. Nice kick out by McClendon Curtis. Just great blocking all the way around. Jake Bobo does his job down the field. That's a big play. Another 1st down. The ball is at the 34.5-yard line. The ball is snapped. Handed off again. Take it out to outside. There you go, outside. There's Kenny McIntosh again. Now look at him breaking some tackles. I like that run by Kenny McIntosh. I like these last 2 runs. That is a better tackle breaking kind of play by McIntosh. And let's see the block by A.J. Barner. This is a big thing. Can he be a difference maker as a blocker? Nice seal there. Nothing fantastic. I would say Tyler Mayberry had a nicer play, but good to see. Big hole. Scott Huff, Ryan Grubb doing their job. Another 1st down for the Seahawks. 120, 19, 18 to go. 17, 16, 15. And the ball is snapped. Goes deep. Can he get there? Touchdown, Seahawks to Easop Winston. What a beautiful pass there by Sam Howell. Beautiful play call. He liked what he saw. Delivers it perfectly to Easop Winston, who is a really good receiver. A lot of the Seahawks players say the best hands on the team, and he didn't have to show off great hands because that ball was in the breadbasket just perfectly. Nice protection there from McClendon Curtis. Nice route and just a perfect pass. I want to see the other angle of that pass because Sam Howell fitted into a reasonably tight space. Great throw. And, you know, folks that are so down on Sam Howell, I mean, I've told you, Jason Myers, did you miss it? What a, Jesus Christ. God, that guy's going to drive me crazy. Oh, my God. Look at that. That is a perfectly placed pass by Sam Howell. Great throw. Jason Myers is atrocious, does not belong on this roster. But, you know, that's just the reality. I wish they just go for 2-point conversions every time at this point because yuck. Now, maybe Mike McDonald does not have a lot of patience. Maybe he will be the one to see through Jason Myers and say, you know what? We're not spending $5 million a year on you. I mean, do you guys understand? I'm going to show you really quickly. I'm going to tell you really quickly how crazy. I'm going to turn this into a Jason Myers hate fest for a second. I can't help myself. Let me tell you the players that are making less money this year than Jason Myers, okay, on the Seahawks. Tyrell Dodson, Rayshon Jenkins, George Fant, Connor Williams, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Pharaoh Brown, Darrell Taylor, John Radigan, Byron Murphy, Boye Mafe, Kenneth Walker, Derek Hall, Jonathan Hankins, Kayvon Wallace, Michael Jackson, Laken Tomlinson. Do you know how many starting players are making less money than Jason Myers? It is an absolute flaw in the roster building process to pay a mediocre, he's not terrible, but he's a mediocre veteran kicker. Draft a rookie kicker or bring in an undrafted free agent. You don't have to draft him. Undrafted free agent, rookie kicker, bring him into camp, make him beat out Jason Myers, have him on a rookie deal for 4 years, and then in 4 years, do it over again. You should not be spending top 5, top 8, whatever it is, of the league salary cap on Jason Myers. He's not that kind of kicker. But enough complaining about Myers. That is a great drive by your Seattle Seahawks. Sam Howell looked like a completely different player. And guess what his numbers are right now? 5 of 6 for 54 yards, 9 yards per throw, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, 143.8 passer rating. This is a guy that is becoming more comfortable in Ryan Grubb's offense. I give Ryan Grubb a ton of credit for how he's been working with him. A great series for Kenny McIntosh there. 4 carries for 27 yards. He's averaging almost 7 yards per carry. Laviska Shenault had a nice series there. A run for 5 yards. He now has 2 catches for 9, including a 3rd down conversion, as well as A.J. Barner, by the way, with a 17-yard reception. Ball is kicked through the end zone for a touchback, but a really nice drive there by the Seahawks. Let's just see. That was a 84-yard, 8-play, 84-yard drive. Took up 4 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock for the Seahawks. Really, really nice start for them. All right, so now we get to watch the defense play again. 1:09 to go in the first quarter. And let's see what the Seahawks got. They have Miles Adams and Mike Morris in the middle. It looks like Darrell Taylor at the bottom of the screen. Ball is snapped, handed off, and there is Miles Adams. Nice play, scraping down. And that's a big deal for Miles Adams because this is a guy who makes his living as a pass rusher, but has been a real problem as a run defender. That is a nice play, scraping down the line to tackle him for only 1 yard. 47 seconds, 46, 45 to go, 2nd and 9. And you've got Derek Hall at the top of the line, Darrell Taylor on the bottom. The ball is snapped. Nice pressure from the edges. Nice pressure from Darrell Taylor, but Malik Willis is able to run almost for the first down. He slides. I think he's going to be 2 yards short with 23 seconds to go. The edges got there. The middle struggled a little bit. The middle didn't quite seal the inside. 16, 15. They're calling it 3rd down and 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. They're trying to draw them off sides. 3, 2, 1. They will let the play get blown dead. That is the end of the first quarter. It will be 3rd and 1 to start the second quarter. Your Seahawks are ahead 6-0. Thanks to a beautiful 23-yard touchdown pass by Sam Howell to Aesop Winston. There it is on your screen. And it is 6-0 because Jason Myers has missed an extra point for the second straight week. And I've got to go over to my group chat with Evan and just say something that is inappropriate for me to put in the live show. So how are you guys feeling? What do you think about what you saw on that series? I was pretty encouraged by what we saw there. Catching up on a couple things. Sorry for my pause there. I think the defense is looking quite good. They've been getting some pressure. One of the things with Darrell Taylor, though, that is to be aware of is he does sometimes, like, he speeds around the edge so much that he can leave himself open to these kind of quarterback, like he gets out of his rush lane and the quarterback gets free. In this case, I think Mike Morris maybe got a little too far up the field and left a running lane for Willis. But that's partly because Mike Morris did a nice job beating his man. So, not ideal. Malik Willis is a runner more than a passer. But, there are worse problems to have than nobody is open and your pass rush is flushing the quarterback from the pocket, and so he runs. You don't want that to, you want to solve that, but of all the problems to have, I'd rather that than they're just gashing you with standard running plays, or they're, blown coverages, or they're easily moving the ball through the air. So, not the worst thing, but, also like to see that not happen again. I will... So we got a 3rd down and short. They've got a tight formation. Man in motion is 87. It's quarterback sneak, and I think he got it pretty easily for the first down. Gains a couple yards. I see a comment in chat that is borderline unkind. I will just say, let's not talk about people having bad takes. If you don't like them, that's fine, but let's just be friendly. So rule of chat here is we're going to be friendly to each other. We're not going to treat each other poorly. And so just a quick reminder there. Let's not be unkind to other folks in chat. All right. 1st and 10, 14-22, 21-20 for the Titans. Man in motion, and the ball is snapped. Handoff to the right side. Looks like there's a hole in the middle. It's a pretty big hole there. Let's see who they were able to move. They've got a pretty light defensive tackle group with Miles Adams and Mike Morris. They don't have a nose tackle in the game. And so, I don't know. This could be a weakness of this lineup. I don't think they've got the beef inside to really hold up against interior runs. That was the case there, but we'll see if they can correct it here. 2nd and 4. If I'm the Titans, I go right back to it. Man in motion, ball is snapped. Mike Morris flashes into the backfield and almost makes the tackle. Little pushing and shoving between Derek Hall. I will ask you all again, please do not comment on the play. If you're ahead of me, wait until I call the play before you comment on it in chat, because you might be spoiling it for other people. So wait until you hear me call the play before you comment on it in chat. I appreciate it, and I think other folks will as well. 3rd 3rd and 5, 13:02, 13:01, 13. The ball is 12:57, 12:56. Ball snapped. Quick pass, and oh boy, what a blow delivered by, I believe, Tyrese Knight. Unfortunately, it was caught for a first down, but that receiver felt that play. Nice inside rush by Boye Mafe, and it was Tyrese Knight that delivered that blow. Oof, man. Trey Brown's right there. I think that was a pick play, to be honest. I think they could have called offensive pass interference down the field, but it is what it is. 1st and 10 in Seahawks territory at the 48-yard line, and the ball is snapped. Play action. He's looking down the middle, does not see it. There's a hold. That's got to be a hold. Miles Adams is getting just absolutely dragged to the ground, and the flag does come down. That will be a hold on the Titans. And this is what Miles Adams can give you. He can get into the backfield in pass rush situations, but I think he's going to struggle holding up in run plays. So I think he is a fine defensive end if you've got Jonathan Hankins or you've got Jaron Reed or Byron Murphy in the middle, someone as your nose tackle. But if he is being depended on as one of your run stuffing, space eating interior linemen and run, I think he's going to struggle. I just don't think he's built for that. All right, it is 1st and 20. 11:54, 53, 52. The ball is snapped. And there is, I think that was Mike Morris again coming in on pressure. And 44 was in there. I think that's Jamie Sheriff was in there. Looked like he got some pressure as well. It'll be 2nd and 17. I'd love to see the replay if they will show that play, because there was some good pressure once again. There's Tyrese Knight. And there's Kayvon Wallace on the screen. Of course, they're not going to show a replay, because why would they? Who would actually want to see a great play? All right, 2nd and 17. Ball snapped. Looks like a quarterback draw. Big up the middle. Nice tackle by John Radigan. Limits the gain there to about 9 yards. I think it's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 8 or 9, I would guess. 10, 58, 57, 56 to go, 55, 54. Just keeping you guys in sync with me. It is 3rd and 9. Malik Willis looking scared already. 10:41, 40, 39, 38, and the ball is snapped. 4-man rush. They get pressure. That was Boye Mafe who slipped off of him, and the pass broken up by Trey Brown. 3rd down success for the Seahawks. That'll be 4th down for the Titans. Seahawks getting home with 4 men. So nice to see. Look at Boye Mafe on this play. Look at the game there. Did you guys see the game there between Boye Mafe and Derek Hall? That's the they play those games in Mike McDonald's defense all the time. The Titans do not handle it well. They end up double blocking Derek Hall, and Boye Mafe is able to sweep inside to get the pressure. That should have been a penalty because the Titans player contacted D. Williams before he caught the ball. Nice to see D. Williams make the catch securely there either way. But guys, I mean, this defense, this is the backups. And these are there's some third stringers in there. There's some guys that might not make the team in there. And they are dominating the Titans backups as well. You could say, hey, the Titans backups. Well, it's the Seahawks backups too. One of the things I'll say about Miles Adams, a story there that you may not know, Miles Adams started a trend in training camp and actually back in OTAs where he would, after practice, run the berm, where the hill, where fans usually watch practice from. And after practice, Miles Adams would run it. So then Mike Morris was like, hey, I'm not going to let you outwork me. So Mike Morris started running it with him. And then Byron Murphy joined. And then Aden Dirty, AD, the defense coordinator, joined. And last time I saw, there were offensive players doing it. There were a bunch of guys running the hill. Matt Gotel, who I'm sorry got injured and is off the team at this point, but you had all sorts of guys running. And so Miles Adams, you know, I think that's a cool thing that he's showing that kind of leadership. And he's a guy that's I don't currently have making the roster, but it's not out of the question. I mean, I think that they like him quite a bit, and I think he's definitely an NFL player. His really only question mark is his run defense. But one of the things I just love watching this defense in action is those games, man. They are constantly forcing offensive linemen to communicate. It is not just saying we're going to line up and try to beat you, which I think the Seahawks did so many friggin' times over the last 10 years, is like, our guys just got to be better than your guy. Well, Mike Macdonald doesn't do that. Mike Macdonald says, yeah, I want our guy to be better than your guy, but I also want to see if I can get you just to make a mistake that makes it easy for our guy. Why the heck would you not want to do that? Because in that particular instance, you're getting free runners, you're getting guys that can really get there more quickly, and you end up with some situations where you isolate one of your best players 1v1. So I just love watching Mike Macdonald's defense in action. I love Adam Dirty as a defensive line coach. I love Leslie Frazier as a secondary coach, and Mike Macdonald, who comes in as originally a linebackers coach. You have some of the best at each level of a defense, best coaches at each level of a defense on one coaching staff. This is a rare thing. Ball is at the 13-yard line. The Seahawks snap the ball, hand off to Kenny McIntosh, who tries, nice stiff arm around the edge, nice takes it back inside. I like the decisions there by Kenny McIntosh. He had a choice. He could have just taken the easy route out of bounds for a couple yards, but he went back inside, back to contact. You still see Christian Haynes there. Nice seal there by McClendon Curtis. He had to beat that one guy. He did. He actually beat him twice. He broke that guy's tackle twice for a 5-yard gain on first down. Kenny McIntosh, to my eyes, is having a better game. I'm seeing him make better plays than he did in the first game. Ball is snapped. Good pocket. Good throw to Cody White, 82, streaking up the seam. What a strike by Sam Howell. Great pocket by his offensive line. Sam steps right into it on time. Big gain. Let's look at this pocket. Look how picture perfect that pocket is. And what a beautiful throw by Sam Howell. That is a guy that started 18 games in the NFL. That is a guy that was that threw more big-time throws than almost any quarterback in the NFL last year. You're now in Titans territory at the 49-yard line, and the ball is snapped. Handoff to Kenny McIntosh off the left side, big hole. Cuts. Oh, if he had just been able to cut it outside, he could have gone even further. But this offensive line is starting to blow holes open, and Kenny McIntosh is gaining big chunks. That was an 8-yard gain at least on first down. 8:36, 8:35 to go. Great to see this crew. I will tell you about Cody White. On Monday of this week in Seattle, he spent a half an hour after practice catching balls off the jugs machine. The guy is a hard worker. Jerick Young in motion on second and short. Play action pass. McClendon Curtis gives up some pressure, but the nice throw to Howell to Kenny McIntosh for a first down to the 30-yard line, maybe the 29. First down, Seattle, moving the ball again. Sam Howell had to improvise there because McClendon Curtis 66 on the right side of your line, gave up quick pressure. That's not good. Between him and Anthony Bradford, I don't like that combination. I would like to see Mike Jarrell out there. I think he is a better right tackle. We'll see if we can get him in the game. First down and 10. McIntosh on the sideline. I think that's Halani in there. And Brady Russell's in the slot. Laviska Shenault's also in the slot. Quick pass. And then there's Brady Russell. Oh, Brady. Is that going to count as a catch? Oh, they are counting it. Thank God. It was a catch and a fumble. A nice pump and go by Sam Howell. Brady Russell was there. I was hoping he was going to break that tackle, but he lost the ball. This guy's an athlete, man. Oh, that should not be a catch. That should not be a catch. Are they going to challenge that? Yeah, they're going to challenge that. That should not be a catch. Darn it. Darn it. All right. Well, it'll be 3rd and 2. It'll be 3rd and 2. Unfortunately, too bad the Seahawks did not get that ball going faster. That should be a quick reversal. Shame, shame, shame that happened. Don't worry about it for Brady Russell. That guy's a warrior. He'll be good. And learning moment for him. But yeah, he was so excited to try to take on the tackler. Did not complete the catch. And that'll come back to 2nd and 2. Let me take a look here at chat. Hopefully I have not missed anything. If you are interested in joining as a member, the link to join as a YouTube member is pinned in chat. You might want to actually make sure you go in and enable gifting. By clicking the join link, you can click the 3 buttons, or the 3 dots, and it'll have an option to say gifting, and you want to enable it because so many people have been gifting memberships to other people that they're just waiting there for people to enable gifting and get free memberships. So make sure you've got gifting enabled, or consider gifting memberships to somebody else. Part of the way we're going to have an awesome community is to bring people in through generosity, and I think we've got tons of folks, detail-oriented, old school Seahawk, Jared, I'm forgetting his last name. Number of people have been gifting memberships. Smoke Hawk has gifted memberships. A ton of people have gifted memberships. And it's just a great way to, spread the love, and then people that, if you get a free membership, consider gifting memberships to other people, pay it forward. And let's just keep growing a really positive community. If you haven't already given this show a like and click subscribe, come on. What are you doing? We're an hour into the show. Hopefully you are ready to click like and click subscribe because there's going to be a lot of great content coming. If you're new to the channel, my name is Brian Nemhauser. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at HawkBlogger. And this year I am spending full time covering the Seahawks as a credentialed member of the media. So I will be covering your team. Next week, I will be in the press box in Lumen Field for the final preseason game. Second week of the year in New England, I will be traveling, covering the team on the road, asking questions at press conferences, all that good stuff, interviewing players, coaches, and alike. So this is a great time to join the channel, subscribe, and like the show. So yeah, would love to have you here. And if you're watching on Twitter, I think that's great, or Facebook. I highly recommend coming over to YouTube. I think it's a better experience. I think you get better quality, and there's a better chat going on. It's just a much more fun and social thing. 2nd and 10. I guess I was wrong. I guess they got the first down. I forgot about that on the Kenny McIntosh catch. So it is 2nd and 10, and the ball is snapped. Good pocket. Time to throw to Laviska Shenault. Look at him bowl over 3 Titans defenders. Yeah, buddy. Show them. Show them what you got. That is a load to bring down. I think the Seahawks got a guy here. And Laviska Shenault, they're showing Stone Forsythe. I don't know why. But Laviska Shenault, nice throw, nice pocket, and good run after the catch by Laviska Shenault. 650, 639, 648. And there's the run up the middle. Not a lot there this time. Titans close up shop inside. And maybe a yard, but I think probably no gain for George Holani. 6:30 to go on the clock. 6:22, 21, 20 to go. Reminder, folks, do not give away what happens in a play in chat before you hear me call the play. Wait for me to call the play and then comment on what happened. It is 2nd and 10, no gain officially on first down. And there's a toss play to Kenny McIntosh. Some good blocking by Brady Russell. Stone Forsythe out there. Oh, and they're calling him down. Looks like the ball came out, but they're saying he was down. Stone Forsyth, say that 5 times fast, was out there as well. Brady Russell with a nice block downfield. And yes, he was down officially. So a good run around the end. Kenny McIntosh having a nice day. It will be 3rd down and 4 with 5:30 to go in the game at the 7-yard line. McIntosh in motion on the left side. Okay, there's the snap. Looks to McIntosh. Howell has a chance to, he thought he could run, but really stepped right into a sack. And, there's a flag down. Is there a hold in the secondary? Is the face mask, on the Seahawks? Darn it. So let's see if they move him back. I'm guessing they're just going to take the play, which would make it 4th down, and Seahawks would go for a field goal. Let's see what they decide. There's a personal foul face mask on the offense. Penalty is declined, and it's 4th down. Personally, I would like to see them go for it. But they're not going to do it. Why not in the preseason practice going for a 4th down? Because now we just get to see Jason Myers, who is not worth his contract, coming in here for a field goal. But, hopefully they get some points out of it. No guarantee with Myers kicking. He easily can miss this. Ball is snapped. Miraculously, Myers makes the field goal. It is 9-0 Seahawks with 5:04 to go here in the second quarter, or in the first half, as you like to say. And Mike Macdonald likes seeing his team add up some more points. I love that Mike Macdonald wants to win these games. I love that Mike Macdonald is not shy about saying that he wants to win these games. So great to see the Seahawks with another solid drive. That drive, in case you were curious, so they had a 8-play, 84-yard drive for a touchdown that covered 4 minutes and 53 seconds. That drive was a 10-play, 78-yard drive that took 5 minutes and 17 seconds. Your Seahawks now have 163 yards in the first half. They are averaging 7.1 yards per play. You like Ryan Grubb's offense? This is the backups. You haven't even seen DK Metcalf and Geno Smith, Tyler Lockett. You have not seen what this offense is going to look like. This is good stuff with the backups. The Titans have 58 yards of offense. They're averaging 3.4 yards per play. Seahawks with 8 first down, the Titans with 4. The Seahawks 1 of 4 on 3rd down. Unfortunately, that's not great. The Titans 2 of 5, which not great either. Seahawks have taken 2 sacks now, which, that one is a little bit of a coverage sack, and Sam Howell kind of trying to run for the ball. So not exactly the normal type of sack, but 1 penalty for 5 yards. Another stat that I like to see for the Seahawks. My wife is sending me text message pictures of how silly I look sitting on our couch. I thought she wants people to see what else is out there. But we're going to spare you all that. All right, folks. Any new members? Have I missed anybody new joining as a member? That's something I could use some help on. Let me know if I have. But always great to have new folks join. If you haven't joined, link is pinned to the chat to join as a YouTube member, and I think you will be happy that you did. If you have not joined FTN Fantasy and bought Stats Hub, using promo code HAWKS, which gets you 15% off, I'm telling you, you're going to want to do it before you do your fantasy drafts. They got fantastic, unmatched fantasy info, DVOA, DYR per player. We're about to see Jason Myers kick the ball off, which he does. And the ball is caught and returned. Let's see if we can get a tackle here without a big, oh no. That is another holding penalty, I believe. But That's the second time in 2 games the Seahawks have given up a pretty big return. Now, you could say maybe it's the holding that caused it this time, but I don't like seeing that. I think the Seahawks got work to do still in coverage on this new kickoff. I have not seen them be as good as we would like, as solid as we would like. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the return team, so that'll move them back, and we will see where they start. I know the pillow setup. This is not a great setup. I admit it. It's a couch is super ugly. It's not fun for me. Like if I sit here without the pillow, like my head's just like floating in air. I hate this couch. I really do. I loved our old couch. I'm going to blame this completely on my wife because we had a leather couch that was fantastic, but she didn't want leather couch this time. Now we've got a raggedy, felt couch, whatever this thing is. There is the play off the right side.
Velvet.
It is not velvet. This isn't velvet.
Well, it's not felt.
So a decent hole on the right side for the Titans. If I was the Titans, I thought that was where they had some opportunity. They went away from it because the Seahawks are very light on the defensive line. Interesting, DK Metcalf talking about being a better leader in this interview. That's cool to see. And I think he's going to try. So 2nd and 6. We still got Mike Morris out there, and I think it's Miles Adams with him inside. There's another inside run. Ooh, and a big hole and a broken tackle. Kayvon Wallace finally brings him down. That is the worst play this defense has given up this preseason. Not great there at all. So we will see 4 minutes and 2 seconds to go. 4 minutes 1, 4 minutes to go. 1st and 10 for the Titans. I'm telling you, the run defense is what I'm worried about with this particular lineup. I'm not worried about it for the Seahawks in general, but I'm worried about it when they've got Miles Adams and Mike Morris as your only defensive tackles. I don't think that's going to cut it. Darrell Taylor's at the bottom of your screen. Here is another handoff. Let's see if they can finally stop. There is Miles Adams making a play against the run. That's good to see. Miles Adams to me is a little bit like, what's that guy from Maryland? Quentin Jefferson. He can really disrupt and get around guys, but he's not always great at bringing guys down. He's not a great tackler, and he's not that stout against the run. But he can be pretty disruptive. I think he can have a pretty decent pressure rate. So here we are at 2nd and 9. That's a big play. We're at midfield, 3:05 to go. There's the ball snapped. There's Mike Morris in the backfield, but a quick pass for the Titans for a 1st down. You see Mike Jackson in the game, number 30. The first time we've seen him during the preseason. Not great there. And so we've got Mason Rudolph in the game. This is an NFL quarterback. This guy beat the Seahawks last year with the Steelers in maybe the worst game of the season. Blake Lynch is in there. DJ James is in there. You still have Tyrese Knight. And you got Morris and Adams in the middle. Unfortunately, Mike Morris had a nice play there, but could not get there quickly enough. 2:22 to go. The ball snapped, handed off up the middle, and again, they cannot get off block. Kayvon Wallace delivers a big blow against his former team. He played with the Titans last year, but the Titans are running it down their throats, and I don't know if the Seahawks, they're not going to probably play Byron Murphy the rest of the game. Oh my gosh, Derek Hall? Is that Derek Hall playing inside? Or no, that's Devere Levinston, I think. Yeah, so you've got some real thin defensive tackle positions. I think what you're gonna just have to brace yourself for, folks, and this is what you're gonna get from this that you're not gonna get from the TV broadcast or anywhere else. I'm telling you right now, the Seahawks are accepting the fact the Titans may run the ball down their throats the rest of this game. They don't have the defensive tackles to play. They're not going to bring Byron Murphy in. Leonard Williams is not going to play. Jaron Reed's not going to play. And Jonathan Hankins is not going to play. So now Byron Murphy is done for the day. That leaves you Mike Morris, Miles Adams. I think Nathan Pickering's still on the team. I'm not sure. He might have been let go. Devere Levinston will get a lot of snaps. I think Mario Kendricks, Keon Byers. I mean, these are the guys you're going to see in the game today. So they just don't have nose tackles to play. And if the Titans decide to, they can just run the ball up the middle on this defensive line. That doesn't mean the Seahawks are bad at run defense. It doesn't mean that they don't have good folks. It just means that's the situation with them protecting guys on their roster. I do want to thank Michael Fawcett for the super chat. He donated to help with a new couch fund, which that is very nice of you, Michael. I hope to not. Subject you guys to too many games where you have to stare at my couch. Maybe we'll figure out a different backdrop if we needed it. My wife thinks this is hilarious. I agree, Forrest. He says Matt Gotel would be perfect right now. He would be, but he's not on the team and he's got a high ankle sprain. And so, yeah. Pickering was let go. I have to update my roster, but it's very thin. Devere Levelston has had some moments, but again, he's a defensive end. He is not a nose tackle. They just literally have no nose tackles to spare. All right, so we are back. There's Miles Adams. How do you feel about Cliff Avrill's? That looks like a bowling shirt to me. I kind of like it. Can't quite say for sure. I like the buttons. I like the black buttons.
I'm going out for a little while.
9-0 Seahawks. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Kobe Bryant on your screen, along with DJ James, number 29. I know that everyone's talking about Hawk Blogger Wife and loving. She's the best. So you should be very thankful. If you love this show and all the coverage, she's a big reason why this is all possible. All right, so it's 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line. 2 minutes to go. The ball is snapped. Blitz off the edge. He gets rid of it. And oh, Kobe Bryant was so close. He was so close. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that would have been gorgeous. Watch the blitz off the edge and the quick throw by Mason Rudolph. That's DJ James coming off the edge. And, oh, the receiver did not get the hot read. And that's Nathaniel Pritchett. Or, no. Now I have to double check because I'm But anyway, it's 3rd and 3. Ball snapped. Pressure coming up the middle. Oh, and then he's going to run for it, isn't he? But a great tackle by number 40. I think that's Blake Lynch. I thought for sure that Mason Rudolph was going to have that first down. Luckily, he is very slow. It is Nathaniel Pritchett, by the way. But a nice open field tackle. I would assume they're going to go for this. Let's see what happens here on 4th and short. 4th and 1 with 1:20 to go. I'm hoping we get a chance to see Drake Thomas today. Drake Thomas, stand out for the Raiders in preseason last year. He's been injured on PUP. He was just activated this week. That guy, he's an athlete, man. I'm hoping we get to see him today. 4th and 1. It looks like Byron Murphy wanted to get out there. They will not let him play. He wants to be out there, man. He does not want them to pick up this first down. Again, do not be upset if they pick this up going up the middle. There just isn't the beef right now to stop a run up the middle. But let's see. Who knows? Maybe someone can knife through a gap, make a play. Ooh, yeah, it's close, but I think he got it. He got right to the line. Decent showing there by the defense, but not enough. I hate Mason Rudolph. I hate his face. I hate what he said to Myles Garrett. And I'm just telling you, I don't like this guy. I don't like how his helmet is too high on his head. But it's first down, ball snapped. There's a pass over the middle. Mike Jackson getting beat. I don't know, guys. Mike Jackson, he's been injured a lot of camp. These are against like second and third string guys. Don't love what I see so far from Mike Jackson in this game. Mason Rudolph hitting the open man. Decent pressure by the four-man front. I mean, they collapsed the pocket. But, you know, and nice to see the gang tackling there. But Mike Jackson, I'm glad he's not the starter. I'll just say that. First and 10 for the Titans, 44 seconds to go in this first half. Katie says, I hate his face too. Daysum says, not a big Rudolph fan either. Thank you. Evan Brown says, Mason Rudolph hater club for sure. I'm glad we got some company here. Quick pass. That's going to be a touchdown. All right. Well, there is the first touchdown surrendered by your Seahawks defense. Screw you, Titans. You can celebrate all you want. This is a very, very limited Seahawks roster that they are going up against in this. They're basically playing defensive ends as defensive tackles. But yes, you did it. They beat DJ James for the touchdown. And that sucks. I mean, I don't like seeing it. I don't care what the situation is. I don't want anyone to score on the Seahawks. I'm telling you what, it's going to be hard once the regular season begins and these things count. I'm not nearly this calm. So this is part of why I don't do live streams during actual games, because it is hard for me to control myself. It is why I have always done a morning after column, not a post-game show or post-game write-up, because right after the game, I'm just too hot and I need to cool off and I need to sleep on it, and then I write about it. Seahawks should be ahead 10-7, but Jason Myers stinks, so it is 9-7. Seahawks, 38 seconds to go. That's enough time, 3 timeouts. Let's see if Sam Howell can lead a 2-minute drill and see if Jason Myers can miss another kick. I think it's possible. I think that's all possible. I missed a new member joining, and I want to get that on here. Avery Aguirre, a new YouTube member. Great to have you, Avery. So great. I think Avery's a great name. And Avery Aguirre, man, that's a fantastic double A. Great name, man. Welcome to the crew. Make sure everybody gives him a hearty Hawk Blogger YouTube welcome. Appreciate all those folks. And I will give another plug for folks. If you haven't gone to ftnfantasy.com and subscribed, use Hawks as the promo code, HAWKS, you will want to, folks. I can almost guarantee you it is going to help you in your fantasy football. It is going to help you in your Seahawks fandom. If you're looking for a place to have some of the best stats out there around NFL football, it's the place to go. Ball is caught by Derek Young. Breaks a couple tackles out to about the 26-yard line. Interesting to see Derek Young out there returning kicks. He is a big, strong guy. Not sure I see him as a kick returner that much, though. Not exactly how I'd see him. Jared Reed coaching up the defensive linemen about how to handle certain blocks. Sam Howell back out there with 33 seconds and 3 timeouts in the first half. You got Jake Bobo, you got Kenny McIntosh. You still got Stone Forsythe, Christian Haynes, Olu Oluwatimi, Anthony Bradford, and McClendon Curtis as your offensive line. There's the snap. Pass downfield, giving Bobo a chance. Cannot complete it. I liked the idea. Bobo can make those kind of plays, but not quite that one. I think Howell didn't give him the best opportunity there, and I think that was pretty good coverage that kept Bobo from really getting a free release. So, you know, all right, 2nd and 10, 28 seconds to go. Let's See what Sam can do here. We got a tight formation. Seahawks were very wide in their formations last year. NFL has gotten vogue with these tight formations. Decent protection, flush now, running to his right, and he just keeps it and gets 5-6 yards. Not the worst thing. 20 seconds to go. Going to be third down at about 5 or 6 yards. See if they can pick this up. They can pick it up anywhere on the field. They got 3 timeouts. Pressure came from Stone Forsythe's man. So let's watch how Mike Jarrell plays in the second half. I still think they're trying to hide him. I think Mike Jarrell is a better pass blocker than Stone Forsythe. I might be wrong, but I think he might be. All right, 20 seconds to go, 3rd and 5. Again, a pretty tight formation. Trips top. Good pocket, good time. Hits Jake Bobo over the middle. Call timeout with 14 seconds to go. Really nice pocket there. Sam Howell steps into the throw, hits a really pretty well covered Jake Bobo, who makes the contested catch for the first down. 14 seconds to go. Let's see if they can move the ball about 20, 30 more yards. I think they can. I see from Brendan Myers, he says, man, can Howell put the ball on a rope? He can. He's got a good arm, and he can put the ball in tight spaces. He is a creative quarterback. All right. So here's your first down at the 46-yard line, 14 seconds to go. Again, attack the middle of the field, call your timeout. There's the snap, good pocket, step up, delivers a pass. There it is, Aesop Winston, down the middle, timeout, 8 seconds to go. Nice little 2-minute drill here by the Seahawks. They're now deep in Titans territory. I believe they have time for one more play. And then they will give Jason Myers a chance to miss a field goal to piss us all off. It'll be great. Or, hey, maybe go for the touchdown. We'll see. But nice half by Sam Howell, folks. Nice half by Sam Howell. He is 10 of 13 for 144 yards, 11.1 yards per throw so far in this first half. Here we go. 8 seconds. At the 39-yard line. They need about 5 or 6 more yards, ideally. Oop, he runs, finds a man. Oh, that's Brady Russell, but I think he is out of... Oh, they're calling it a catch. No way. I want to see the replay. I didn't think he had a chance of keeping his feet in. If he keeps his feet in, that more than makes up for that drop. No way. Did his... Oh, my God. Did he kill... Holy crap. Did you guys just see what just happened? That is an insane catch. The toe drag swag on that play and to catch the back end of the football in tight coverage. Brady Russell showing it off. Oh my God, Jason Myers made a field goal. Way to go, Jason. Glad that you actually have somewhat competent at your job. All right. 48-yard field goal for Jason Myers. Fantastic 38-second, 2-minute drill by Sam Howell and the Seahawks. They move the ball. Folks, let's take a look at that. The Seahawks move the ball 43 yards in 30, I think, 4 seconds. To 43 yards and 34 seconds to get a field goal before the end of the half. They lead the Titans 12-7 at halftime. Sam Howell, in his first half, goes 11 for 14, 153 yards, 10.9 yards per throw, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, 136.0 passer rating. How you like that, folks? He is a year younger than Bo Nix, who people are slobbering over. I'm telling you, Ryan Grubb is doing some work with Sam Howell. Jake Peetz is doing some work with Sam Howell. And I still would rather have Sam Howell than Justin Fields. You think that's crazy? I will stand behind that. Justin Fields superior athlete, elite athlete, weapon with his legs. I don't think he will ever be an NFL starting caliber passer in the league. Sam Howell has already been an NFL caliber passer in terms of the types of throws he can complete. It is his decision making. It is his on time, being able to play on time that has kept him from being a player that has really ascended. And now you're seeing him make on time throws. He has not thrown, I'm knocking on wood, he has not thrown an interception through 5 quarters of preseason football, and he hasn't really put the ball in harm's way either. So I think he's developing, he's moving. No, this does not mean he should be in competition with Geno Smith. I'm telling you, everybody's telling you Geno Smith is operating at a very different level. But it is good news that Sam Howell is developing as a pocket passer. Other news, first half, Kenny McIntosh, great half, 7 rushes for 46 yards. Aesop Winston, a nice first half. He leads them with 2 catches for 38 yards, including a touchdown. Laviska Shenault, 3 catches, 27 yards, and really nice first half. John Radigan, 6 tackles in the first half. Tyrese Knight with 4. Derek Hall with a sack. Pass defense for Kobe Bryant. So a nice first half there for the Seahawks. They end up averaging 5.4 yards per carry on the ground. And then as far as overall yardage, 206 yards for the Seahawks, 136 for the Titans. Yards per play, 7.4 for the Seahawks, 5.0 for the Titans. Third downs, Seahawks finished 2 for 5 in the first half. The Titans 2 for 6. So again, the Seahawks defense doing some work on third downs. All right, folks, I'm going to go grab myself a little bite to eat. So I will be back. I'm going to keep the stream going. I will stream the whole second half. We will be here, so do not despair. Do not leave. And if you haven't already, join the show as a member. Give the show a like. Click subscribe. All that's appreciated. I will be right back. We're back. Kickoff is being returned again. A big return for the Titans out to the 37-yard line. Jay Harbaugh, can't say that the special teams has been doing their job. Those halftimes are fast, man. I threw together a very quick dinner and barely got 2 bites in. There is a flag for holding, so that will come back. That's good. But still, I would love to see some threats by the coverage team on these kickoffs to actually, like, it does not look like there's a strong wall being set up to block these, to stop these returns. Almost always feels like there's levels and that returners are finding gaps. So don't love that. Mason Rudolph with his ugly face, 11-yard line, 1st and 10. Ball snapped, handed off. Nice penetration into the backfield. Tyrese Knight with a tackle for loss. I think we got to see the defensive tackle on that play because somebody created a gap for Tyrese Knight to go through. I don't know. That might have just been, well, give Miles Adams a little bit of credit, but Tyrese Knight shoots the gap. And I'm telling you, I love Jordan Brooks. The precious few times Jordan Brooks would make plays like that. He did not make plays in the backfield very often. He just didn't. I think he's incredibly talented, but I just didn't see those kind of plays. Ball snapped. Rudolph throws it up the middle. Oh, boy. Ty Okada had a shot, and he knows it. So you've got the 3rd string safeties in there, Kobe Bryant and Ty Okada. Ty Okada's got a sneaky chance of making the back end of this roster. He is a very interesting safety, good special teams player. He's going to have to prove that they should keep him instead of one of these young cornerbacks or somewhere else, maybe one of the inside linebackers, but he's an interesting player. It's 3rd down and 11. Let's see if Mike Morris can get back there. Let's see if one of these guys can get a sack. Quick pass to the outside. Do they tackle? They do not. They do not. That is a play that the Seahawks practice tackling. They practice bracketing those players, but I think they caught them in maybe the wrong coverage because there just weren't the guys there. Let's see. Tyrese Knight, he is double teamed, so hard to expect him to make that play, and Okada does not. I mean, it's a tough play for Okada. He does his job in forcing him to the inside. There just weren't enough Seahawks there to make the play. Big conversion, unfortunately, for the Titans to the 26, and the ball snapped, handed off on the left side. Better gap integrity on that play by the Seahawks line. And you see number 44, Jamie Sheriff, in there as well. But let's look at this play here. Better Mike Morris, nice play there coming down the line. Good to see that. And, man, Eric Tams has been very generous. He's given away memberships before. He gives away 5 more memberships to the channel. Thank you, Eric. And hopefully people are enjoying getting those. All right. There goes Mason Randolph on the run. Hit that guy. Hit him hard. That's how you should feel like when Brian Bosworth would be trying to hit John Elway. I just wanted him to light that guy up, and it just did not happen enough. So you get another 3rd down. The coverage has got to be pretty good because there have not been a lot of quick throws, like a lot of guys open relatively quickly. So that's good to see. 3rd and 7, 12-20, 19-18 to go. Let's see if the Seahawks defense can get off the field. Nelson Caesar's at the top. Jamie Sheriff's on the bottom, and you got Adams and Morris in the middle. Sheriff with a nice push, and then there you go. Jamie Sheriff showing up again. He's got his badge on today, just like he did in the first game. Pushes back his man into the lap of the quarterback. I think there was also some pressure from Mike Morris. Mike McDonald loves what he sees there. And Patrick O'Connell, or Patio, as Mike McDonald calls him, Patio, there with the coverage, tackle, and breakup. He's had a nice preseason, good, interesting, developmental inside linebacker. There is a snap, and the punt is away. Deep punt to D. Williams, who fair catches at the 22 or 23 yard line. So good opening series. And there's number 84, Hayden Hatton, on special teams there. That's my guy that I picked this morning, who I think is going to have my pick to click. I think he's going to have a game. We'll see. During commercials, at least for the next few minutes, I'm going to put up the I'll be back sign so that I can keep eating my dinner. But I will be back at the time when the game's back on. So stick with me, and I will mute so you don't have to hear me chew. Okay, everybody, I'm back. We are back. First down for the Seahawks, first possession of the second half. We got P.J. Walker in there at quarterback, 23-yard line. Handoff to Kenny McIntosh. Up the middle, nothing there. We've got the backup line in there, but Garrett Greenfield. So, there's Mike Jarrell. So this is going to be interesting. I still think that Brady Russell catch was absolutely unbelievable, man. I mean, that is unreal. So there's Hayden Hatton, number 84. Jalen Sundell is the center. I was wondering if Raycon O'Neal would get some snaps there, but maybe not. So Mike Jarrell should be your right tackle. Garrett Greenfield is your left tackle. I believe Rayquan O'Neal is your right guard, but I'm not sure. I'll have to see. Quick back shoulder throw to Hayden Hatton. A little bit off target. It'll be 3rd and 10. So P.J. Walker a little bit quick on the trigger there. I think he had more time than he utilized there, but great half of football for Sam Howell. Something to build off of there. Something that he can feel good about himself. That's good to see. All right, 3rd and 10. Let's watch the right tackle on this play. Let's see how Mike Jarrell holds up in pass protection. 3rd and 10. The ball is snapped. Nice job by Jarrell. And just a well off-target throw by P.J. Walker. He had time, and I think he had his man as well. He just, oh wait, there's a flag. Probably on the Seahawks, but let's see. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Whoop, whoop, let's go. We'll take it. Hopefully, I assume PJ's okay, but let's see what happened here. Oh, yeah. Come on, dude. You're not allowed to tackle the quarterback. I mean, he drove him into the ground. Whatever. I hate those calls. I miss the 90s, for a lot of reasons, I guess. But that for football, that's one of them. All right, so we'll take it first down. Let's see if PJ Walker can calm the heck down and make some of these throws that are there. Keep an eye on the right tackle at the top of your screen. See how Mike Jarrell does. You got a man standing up over him. Quick pass to Kenny McIntosh, running behind Satawa Lamea and Jalen Sundell. Yes, so Satawa Lamea is your left guard. That means Raekwon O'Neal should be your right guard. So left to right, Garrett Greenfield, Satawa Lamea, Jalen Sundell, Raekwon O'Neal, and then Mike Jarrell is your offensive line. Looks like the receivers primarily have been Hayden Hatton and Cody White, Aesop Winston, Brady Russell's in there at tight end. It looks like Tyler Mayberry's in there at tight end. Two tight end set. I think that is Kobe Lewis in the backfield for the first time. 2nd and 3. Give the man the ball. Let's see what he does with it. Ball is snapped. Handoff to Kobe Lewis, and there is just a ton of Titans in the backfield. Nowhere for him to go. Not a great play there for the Seahawks offensive line. They were overwhelmed on the left side. I would have liked to seen that gone to the right side behind Jarrell and O'Neal instead of to the left side behind Lamea and Greenfield. But it is what it is. So 3rd and 7 after the loss on that carry for Kobe Lewis. And again, let's see how the pass protection holds up. Watch Hayden Hatton here. I mean, Cody White and Aesop Winston are obviously the primary options, but keep an eye on Hayden Hatton. And there goes Brady Russell out in the trips to the top. There's a flag. Penalty. It looks like there's a flag, but they are calling timeout. Seahawks call timeout before the penalty. So it'll be 3rd and 7 when they come back. I assume they're going to go to timeout. But let's stick around here just to see. I got a note here from Daysum, who I think is a new member. I want Lamea to stand out. Really like that man on the line. I'll just say he hasn't been great in camp. I think he had a better first preseason game than he's had in camp. But, I think if anything, he's going to be a practice squad guy. All right, here we go, 3rd and 7. Let's see how the protection is. For me, that's a primary thing I'm watching here is how does Mike Jarrell hold up at the top of the line? You got Kobe Lewis in motion. 8 seconds on the play clock. 7, 6. Ball is snapped. Another good rep from Jarrell, but Walker walks into a sack. It's going to say that Garrett Greenfield gave up that sack, but PJ Walker kind of walked right into it. But Jarrell did a good job again on that series. I think he did his job. Watch the right side of this line. Well, on the left side of your screen. He's just got him locked up. And Raekwon comes in there to finish off. I like that rep from the right side of the line. And wasn't great from Greenfield, but I mean, it wasn't like he got beat. Walker just kind of ran right into the tackle. So here comes the punt from Michael Dixon. It's away. Looks like a big boomer. This might go out of bounds at around the 11. There is a flag down. We will find out what that penalty is. Refs are still talking through it. And we are still waiting to find out what this call is. Not a great first series for PJ Walker. I mean, they're calling, it looks like an illegal formation or something for the Seahawks. So maybe they're going to make him kick it again. Yep. 5-yard penalty, re-kick, 4th down. I guess they're saying someone stayed out of bounds too long. Looks like it. I got to say, Jay Harbaugh, very nice guy. Really like him. Not impressed with the special teams so far. The special teams better get its crap together, because if this team's going to be as good as it looks like it might be on offense and on defense, the special teams just needs to do their job. They don't even need to be great. But this is sloppy, poor play that hurts the team. And it was in the first game the special teams wasn't great. And I don't think it's been great in this game either. So, you could say it's the players, but you got offensive and defensive coordinators working with the same backups. So Jay Harbaugh has not proven that he is ready for this. There's the catch at the 10-yard line, running horizontally, block in the back. Call that. A.J. Barner was blocked in the back. I don't know why that wasn't called, but that was better coverage by the punt unit. The Titans ended up picking up probably 10 yards from where they would have been after the penalty, and the defense will come back out. Jacob Ray wants to know, what am I eating? Well, you had teriyaki. Well, that sounds good. I'm on I just threw together a quick, everything for me is Costco. I'm just constantly making meals out of Costco things. So I don't know if you have these, you guys see these little multi-grain, these round things. They're kind of high fiber, lower calorie bread alternative kind of things. I mean, that is bread, but whatever. And then turkey with Havarti and what's that? There's this dip that I put on it. It's I gotta look it up now. Costco spread. I can't remember what it's called, but it's some dip, Parmesan something or other. I don't know. And then I've been getting they have this new thing at Costco, and I know people are fascinated by this, but it's like a celery and grain salad. I think it's quinoa and garbanzo beans and cranberries and almonds and stuff. So I've been trying to have a high fiber, high protein diet, and the protein part's actually not hard for me, but the fiber part is, man. It's been hard. Even vegetables don't have as much fiber as I think they should. So some of these whole grain breads and salads are part of how I hit my fiber goals. But yeah, I'm on a fitness kick. I don't know if anyone else is on that. I mean, most people get in shape for the summer. I'm getting in shape during the summer. I kind of got to do that because when the football season starts and I start going to games and I'm having nachos and beer and Moscow mules before every game for pregame, watching all the 10 a.m. games, it's a little hard to keep it fit, keep it tight, as they say. So kind of got to get myself in shape now, and then hopefully maintain it as best I can once the season begins. All right, 1st down and 10 for the Titans at the 24-yard line. So they gained about 13 yards because of that penalty. Snap, handoff, up the middle, and a nice defense there. Number 73, I believe that might be Byers. Let's see. Kendricks is in as well on the defensive interior. Doing an interview with Uchenna Nwosu. And let me take a look here at this roster. If I can get... Yeah, Mario Kendricks is number 92. There's the snap, 2nd and 8. Screen pass, and there you go. Tyrese Knight with Miles Adams. That's what I was talking about on the play earlier. The Seahawks practice this a lot, these two-man bracketed tackles, but you need two men and you need people on either side, and they had it in that case. Tyrese Knight sniffed it out, and I'm telling you, folks, this guy has developed in a matter of weeks. Mike McDonald, this whole thing that came out this week, he's not happy with Tyrese. He loves what Tyrese Knight's doing, but he's trying to keep the kid from getting out over his skis. So he's keeping him grounded. It's 3rd and 13, 7:12 to go. Tried to get them to flinch, and they get the ball off. Here comes a blitz up the middle. Another man coming late, and they make the catch. God darn it. Nathaniel Pritchett on coverage, and I got to say, guys, I've seen more balls completed against Nathaniel Pritchett than any cornerback on the roster during training camp. I'm not big on him. I think he's got some interesting physical skills. I think DJ James is a more interesting ball player. But Nathaniel Pritchett, to me, should not make this roster. He gives up a lot of plays. That's a big conversion, and that's frustrating. They did not get home on that blitz. Good throw, good catch. I didn't think they were going to make that happen. Here is the play action pass. Throw over the middle. There's Pritchett again. But he was in decent coverage that time. I'm not gonna hang him out on that one, but still giving up another completion. 6:08 to go on the clock, 2nd and 2. And we will see if this deep part of the defense, 73, by the way, is Keon Bars. So keep an eye on him. There's the pitch out to the right. Tyrese Knight did a nice job to funnel that play back inside. Flag comes down. Let's hope it's a holding penalty. Personal foul, chop block, it looks like, or clipping. I can't remember what that is. That'll be a 15-yard penalty, so it will be 2nd and 17, I believe. That was a clipping penalty. I got it right the second time. You don't see a lot of clipping penalties nowadays. It used to be a pretty common penalty, but not as much anymore. 5:40, 5:39, 38, 37 to go in the game. 12-7 Seahawks. 2nd and 17. There's Aden Dirty on the sidelines. Let's see if the Seahawks can get a sack. It's been a little while. There is Nelson Caesar. Oh, my goodness. That is a breakdown in coverage. Carlton Johnson puts him down, but a big completion to Jaquan Jackson gets the first down on 2nd and 17. Let's see what happens here. DJ James turns him loose. There is a miscommunication somewhere. There's a miscommunication somewhere. I don't know what DJ James was doing, if he had flat responsibility, but there was nobody there. It looked like he was in the wrong coverage. I don't know. You could say it's Carlton Johnson, but he came off his man to make that tackle, so I don't know. We'll see. First down, 4:42 to go. Seahawks got to get some pressure on the passer. There is handoff at the top of the screen. Can they set the edge? They do. Nelson Caesar there. Oh, that's Tyrese Knight again. And another flag. Let's see what this flag is for. Tyrese Knight is having a game. He is looking like a impact linebacker. Holding on the defense. Yikes. That is an automatic first down. Another 5 yards. Malik Willis in the game. Interesting they're going back to Malik Willis. So they had They had Ugly Face in there for a while, Mason Rudolph, and then they're going back to Willis. That's kind of surprising. All right, so 1st and 10, 4:15 to go. Play clock's running down. They hike the ball, run up the middle. Nice play there. Again, Keon Bars, 73. Good for him. These are thicker dudes, and nice to see. Like I think it's nice to see them showing up. Bars has had some decent plays, and he's just recently been added. And we just got a new member, Sham. Welcome to the crew. It's so great to have you. Thanks for joining. So 2nd and 8. There is pressure by Sheriff, and finally they get him. Sheriff and Bars combine on the sack. Sheriff has been there before. It's looking impressive. So look, I mean, he came off the edge with no one blocking him. He just tore off the edge. But Keon Bars blew up the inside of that line. I think that might be the more impressive of the two players on that play. 3 minutes to go, 3rd and 15. Get off the field, boys. Get off the field, 48-yard line. Let's get him down again. Here's the snap. Little game. And there comes Sheriff. Oh, no, that was Sonny Anderson. Make the tackle, guys. Come on. They gained a lot of yards. There's a flag that comes down late. What is the call? What is the call? Sonny Anderson, number 47, misses the sack. What is the call? Holding defense. No. That is awful. That's on DJ James, the rookie. Just, man, like, I think he blew 2 plays on this drive. That's very frustrating. That's why you get the reps, but give the Titans a fresh set of downs, something you just cannot do on 3rd and long like that. And Mike McDonald is not going to like that. So here we go, 2:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. Fresh set of downs for the Titans. Let's see if the Seahawks defense can make a play here. Man in motion. They're going to run this ball. Snaps. Here comes the run up the middle. Good tackle there by Jamie Sheriff. This guy is blowing up the roster. He has come in late in camp and has done nothing but make plays. So here he goes, pushing line. Look at him fight off 3 blocks to make that tackle, and Marquise Blair cleans it up. But we've seen Jamie Sheriff do a lot in the run in the pass game. That is a fantastic play in run defense. That's a fantastic play. Jamie Sheriff is having a game. There's a snap and pass over the middle, and DJ James again struggling. Oh, that was not a hip drop tackle. There's no way that's a hip drop tackle. I don't like it, but whatever. I mean, that was not the case. Face mask. I must have missed that. Didn't have the angle. Yep, that is a face mask. DJ James single-handedly trying to lose this game for the Seahawks. So both he and Nathaniel Pritchett, the 2 rookies from Auburn, they haven't been great during camp. I don't think either one of them are safe on this roster. And we'll just see how this turns out. 1st and goal for the Titans. Come on, tighten up, D. Let's make a play. Here comes the running play. They run it to the outside. Nice fight by their running back there to gain some yards because the Seahawks were there. We got a couple new members. I got to welcome in those folks for sure. I welcomed in Sham. Seahawk fan Jim. Welcome to the crew, man. So great to have you. Thanks for joining and supporting the show. I think you're going to like it here. It's a great crew. All right, there is the run up the middle. Nothing there. That's good. 2nd and goal. So I saw someone say, can we ease up on the spoilers? Please, folks, if you're in here, do not put something in chat until you hear me talk about it. Do not mention a play until I talk about it. If you talk about a play that happens before I do, you're spoiling it for everybody because we're all trying to stay in sync with my feed so we can all experience this together as much as possible. So thank you for please not spoiling things before you hear me talk about it. There is actually Drake Thomas, so it looks like he is not going to play in this game, which is a shame. I was really looking forward to seeing him play. 3rd and goal, end of the 3rd quarter. we'll be back with the final quarter of this Seahawks preseason game, second preseason game after the break. I don't know why I keep calling him Nathaniel Pritchett. It's Nehemiah Pritchett. I don't know. It's just in my head. So I appreciate you guys correcting me. Apologies for that. I hate it when people get names wrong on broadcast. It's super annoying. So I will do better. But it'll be easier when there's 53 men on the roster and not 90. But yes, Nehemiah Pritchett. Thank you guys. All right. I'm going to take a quick break to finish my dinner, and then we'll be right back. So see you in a second. All right, folks, we are back. I finally finished eating. All right, 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. Here's a run up the middle. Oh, no, fake to the outside. Can they make the play? Nehemiah Pritchett and DJ James, the two guys that were largely to blame for the fact the Seahawks are even in this situation, do team up to make that tackle. The Auburn teammates, the rookies, a 5th and a 6th round pick, come in and make this play. Nice defense in that situation to hold them. There's Devin Witherspoon loving it. Lance Boykin, too bad he has not been healthy enough to play. He had a great start to camp, but he's maybe a practice squad material if he can get back on the field. Clock is winding down. The kick is off and good. It is 12-10. Seahawks lead your Titans, but PJ Walker, he better get his act together because it was not a good first series for PJ Walker. I did not like what I saw from him there at all. And he's a veteran, so I expect better from him. So let's get that going on this series. Malik Willis on the day is 11 for 14 for 98 yards, 7 yards per throw. He's been sacked twice, 95.8 rating. The Titans overall, between Willis and Rudolph, have a 108 rating, which isn't great. Not great. They're only averaging 3.7 yards per carry, which is good. But yeah, that drive in particular did not help in terms of pass defense. Some blown coverages and just not great coverage. Tyrese Knight has 8 tackles and 1 TFL at this point. Jamie Sheriff has a sack, a quarterback hit, TFL, 3 tackles. John Radigan finishes his night, I think, with 6 tackles. And not good news, Nehemiah Pritchett has 4 tackles. That's usually not a good thing for a cornerback to be having a lot of tackles because it means the guy is catching the ball that they're guarding. I thought Keon Bars flashed in that drive, number 73. I liked what I saw there. And you guys know I love a big boy. I love a defensive tackle, offensive lineman who can help you. They're not easy to find. And if you can find one, they are valuable. So I like what I've seen from Keon Bars. I'd like to see a little bit more, but that was good to see. But Jamie Sheriff he's officially a story. And this is a guy that pretty much has created pressure almost every snap he's rushed the passer and is shown as a run defender as well. So they have to be noticing that. I have no doubt. And we're going to see what happens there. Curious what's going to happen at the running back position the rest of the way. Would love to have folks give the show a like and click subscribe. If you are watching on Twitter or you're watching on Facebook, or I don't think I have Instagram going today. Oh my gosh, I feel that person. It takes a lot to be that into the fourth quarter of a preseason game. Anyway, if you're watching somewhere else, come over to YouTube. It is by far a better place to experience the show. There's the kick. I think that is going to be taken for a touchback by D. Williams. 14-12 to go in this second preseason game for the Seahawks. Here, Kobe Lewis coming out. Ty Scott is number 0. Cody White, Tyler Mayberry. Same offensive line. I'm going to continue to watch Mike Jarrell. I just think this guy... I think this guy's got to make the roster. I do not think that they can expose him and try to sneak him on the practice squad. I don't think it'll work. Trips bottom. You got 3 guys bottom. You got Cody White. There's Kobe Lewis. Oh my gosh. And there's Tyler Mayberry jumping off sides. False start. So they'll be 1st and 15. That's not good. That's not good. They're going to have to... I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan Grubb runs the ball here, but let's see what he does in this situation, because so many coordinators are so predictable in these situations. They run the ball, try to get it back to close to the 2nd and 10. I'd love to see something else, but let's just see what he's got in store. PJ Walker is switching the play at the line, 7 seconds on the play clock, 5. There's the snap, handoff to Kobe Lewis, right up the gut. He does break some tackles, picks up about 4 yards. So who knows what Ryan Grubb had called, but PJ Walker did change that play. It'll be 2nd and 11, 13:52 to go. And 20 seconds left on the play clock. There's Kobe Lewis moving into motion to help protect PJ Walker. Here is the snap. Has to get rid of it, and does, to Tyler Mayberry, who makes a nice catch, who will be just short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1 or 2. There was some pressure coming in on PJ Walker. Where was that coming from? Oh, he actually had a pretty clean pocket. So I'll take that back. I think the offensive line did their jobs pretty well there. 3rd and 2. I'd like to see the Seahawks pick this up on the ground. I'm not sure that they will, but I'd like to see them try, and I'd like to see them do it behind the right side of this offensive line. No, they're going to pass. There's Kobe Lewis open. Oh, PJ Walker with a terrible rep. Kobe Lewis was a primary read, wide open for the first down. I don't know what he was waiting for. There was no reason to not throw that pass and pick up an easy first down. That is an aggravating mistake by a veteran quarterback. What are you doing, dude? That should have absolutely been a first down. Man. Aggravating. All right, Seahawks sent out the punt unit. 12:52 to go. Ball is, oh, did it just go black? Right, there it goes. Ball snapped. Punt is away. Fair catch is called for and caught at the 18-yard line of the Titans. That's aggravating, guys. Aggravating. Very easy play that was missed. So that's Devere Levelston, 98. He went to DeSoto High School, same place that Laviska Chenault and Byron Murphy went to high school. So we'll see 98 looks like on the field after this. Curious, folks, how is my sound? I know folks said it was fine before. Is it too loud? Is it relatively good? Is it clear? Been trying this new mic today and just curious how the sound is for folks. Yeah, PJ Walker is not looking good, man. He's had a really too bad series. He had a good throw there to Maybury, but that was an easy play, man. That's an easy play. Just make the throw. Thank you for the feedback. Sounds like sound is good. That's great. So I'm aggravated. I want this team to win this game. They are the better team, and they're just not executing. And I'm a little aggravated about that. So Sam Howell had a fantastic first half. PJ Walker has not had a good second half. So this is a good time to remind you, if you haven't already gone to ftnfantasy.com, use the promo code Hawks, get the Stats Hub subscription. I really, really recommend it. They are one of our sponsors for the season and a crew that I really like. You have got Aaron Schatz over there, the godfather of DVOA, all his data. I'm going to put the link in the chat to go to FTN Fantasy where you guys can sign up. Use promo code Hawks. It'll get you 15% off. It is a way to support this show and also get some great data that could probably earn you a lot of money back in your fantasy football leagues, as well as just a lot of fun geeking out. So like I've said before, SIS has $5,000-$6,000 a year subscriptions for their data. I think FTN Fantasy has some of the same or better data in some of these cases, and some things that they don't have in SIS, like DVOA, DYAR per player, like being able to go in wind, all these different things that I think are really cool. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Looks like Mason Rudolph, ugly face, is back in there. Over the middle, hits his man. Ball is out. Was that a catch, or I think that was an incompletion because someone got lit up? What is the call on the field? It looks like an incomplete pass. Yep, it is ugly face at quarterback. Big hit by Blake Lynch. Forces the incompletion. Nice play by the linebacker. Linebacker play, interestingly, has been pretty darn good. Everyone thought inside linebacker, including me, was going to be a weakness, but it's been pretty good. Oh, there is the snap. The play, the ball is swatted down. Did we stay onside? Is there a flag? Is there a flag? It is 3rd and 10. There's no flag. Who knocked that down? I wouldn't be surprised if it was Mike Morris. That guy swats down. 6'6", long arms. That guy is going to have a pass deflection every game he plays pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, but it's going to be Mike Morris. Oh, no, it's both of them. Morris and Miles Adams combine. But, yeah, nice play there. 3rd and 10. Get off the field, guys. Let's get a turnover here. Let's get a pick 6. Press, they're bringing an extra. Quick, my God. They brought the blitz, and Mason Rudolph hit the open man quickly, and the tackle was not made. Another 3rd and long conversion, man. That is terrible. You cannot have that, even with this group on the defense. Very frustrating. I know Mike McDonald is steaming on the sideline. You have to get off the field on 3rd and 10. 12:08 to go in the game. Ball is now at the 32-yard line. It snapped. Handoff up the middle. Keon Barr's in the backfield again, and there was Marquise Blair coming up to lay the wood. Coming up from the safety position, making a nice hit there. And I thought Keon Barr's flashed again. He was in the backfield. Good to see. Marquise Blair is a guy that obviously we all know. He's very talented. I don't think there's a way that he can make this roster. I do think that he can be a practice squad guy. He's got a lot of potential, and I think he just needs a little more time. 2nd and 10. The Seahawks have got to get a negative play. They got to get a turnover. Here comes another blitz. Mason Rudolph throws away from the blitz. They had a good call on for that play, and they pick up about 8 yards. So Mason Rudolph and his face and that terrible helmet that is like 10 feet off the top of his head is kind of carving up the Seahawks. 3rd and 2 with 11 minutes now to go in the game. Seahawks clinging to a 2-point lead thanks to Jason Myers missing an extra point. 3rd and 2. This is going to be a tough one. Rudolph is finding the holes. They're going to have to figure out a way to be stickier in coverage and hopefully get home on the quarterback. A little pressure there. Can't find somebody. Get that man down. There we go. Nelson Caesar. Was that Nelson Caesar or was that Jamie? Oh, wait. What's the call? What is the call? Holding defense. No. That is a killer. Oh, that is a killer. Oh, that was Jamie Sheriff on another sack. He comes off the ground to get this sack. I guess they're calling on patio. I didn't see a hold, but 10:20 to go. 1st down. God dang it. And here is the snap. Run up the middle again. Oh, big hole. Swing and miss by the cornerback on that tackle. But Marquise Blair is there to clean it up. 10 minutes left in the game. Talking to you about DeVere Levelston. He's the guy that I told you went to DeSoto with Byron. Oh, not with Byron Murphy, but I think he was actually there with Byron Murphy one year. Laviska Shenault also is a DeSoto grad. Levelston's had a few moments during the training camp. It's 2nd and 6 after a 4-yard gain. There's the snap. Blitz coming in his face. And Rudolph, man, give him credit. He is putting the ball on the money under some pressure. God, I hate that guy. I want someone just to smack his face. Come on. 1st down for the Titans. 1st down for the Titans. 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Question here from Benjamin Watson. What is my take in camp of P.J. Walker? P.J. Walker's been pretty good in camp. There were times early in camp he was clearly better than Sam Howell, like very clearly better. But I think Sam Howell's the better quarterback, and that's proven to be true tonight. And I think Sam Howell's overtaken. There's the snap. Another run up the middle. Pushing the pile, but finally Sonny Anderson's able to slow him down. It will be about 4 yards till the 1st down here, I believe. 2nd and 5. So it's been the penalties, guys. The penalties have killed them. They should be off the field. They should have been off the field already. And it's also been the offense. The offense has been awful. P.J. Walker's been trash. 2nd and 5. They got to make... Oh, there's a false start. We'll take it. Move them back. 2nd and 10. We need a turnover. We need a tipped pass. We need someone to step in front of a pass somewhere. And I got to tell you, if I'm a Titans fan, if there's any question about who their backup should be, Mason Rudolph is 10 times the player Malik Willis is. 20 times the player. And that's with me hating his face. Like, Malik Willis, to me, is like Justin Fields is to Sam Howell. He's just a runner and not a thrower. 2nd and 10, bringing in extra pressure. Pritchett in coverage. Do they make a call? Keep your flags in your pockets, boys. I think they could have called something here, but I'm glad they didn't. Seahawks have been bringing some pressure. I'm not sure that they need to. No, that's not a penalty. The offensive player created the separation. He pushed off. You could easily make the call that was offensive pass interference. Easily. 3rd and 10. 8:09 to go. 10 seconds on the play clock, as it's better called. And here is the snap. Big pressure by Nelson Caesar. Mike Morris has got his hand on him, and he goes down. There is a penalty flag in the backfield. Let's hope it is a holding call on the offense, because that was a great rep from Nelson Caesar and from Mike Morris. He's looking to Mike McDonald, so I think this is going to be on the Titans. Is Mike McDonald going to take it? He declines it. That means the Titans have a chance to take the lead with a field goal here, but a great rush from Nelson Caesar at the bottom of your screen, and then Mike Morris cleans it up. There you go, Mike Mo. There you go. Just crush that dude. Crush him. And you can see the Warrior Morris is playing with a hurt elbow. He's been playing with that on his elbow for the last few weeks of camp. This is a guy that I love this guy. I'm so glad he's on the team. This is a long field goal for the Titans, and they're going to make it. So they take the lead. 59-yard field goal to take the lead. And here we go. 7:53 to go. This is the first time during Mike McDonald's tenure that the Seattle Seahawks have trailed. And they do. In the fourth quarter, 7:53 to go. They're down by 1. The only reason they're trailing is because Jason Myers is a piece of crap and missed an extra point. Okay? Let's just keep that in mind. But let's see P.J. Walker bring this team down the field, score a touchdown. Let's see the defense stop them. I think they've got that in them. I want to see that happen this series. There's no more time to mess around on offense. Let's get the offense moving. Now, if you're saying like, oh my God, can this guy calm down? It's a preseason game. They're not even playing the starters. This doesn't matter. This is me, guys. I care this much about the Seahawks. You could decide what that says about me, but I'm obsessed. It's the reason I do a show every day, or sometimes 2 shows a day. It's the reason I do a 3-hour plus live stream watch party, because every one of these things matters. It matters to the quality of team. It matters to the confidence of the players. It matters to the depth of this roster. And it matters because I'm a friggin' Seahawks fan and I want them to win. I want them to win. I want them to be undeniably good. And they were in the first half. Second half have not been undeniably good. They've been really troubled by penalties on defense and by poor quarterback play on offense. There's still time to change all that. So I'll be right back. I got to take my dog outside. 1 second. All right, folks, I'm back. Had to take the dog outside or it was going to be a mess to clean up. There's a pass deep down the field. Did Aesop Winston keep his feet in bounds? No. PJ Walker kind of let him out of bounds there. It's 3rd and 11. I'm sorry I missed a play there. Finn, come here. Come here. Let's let everybody say hi to Finn. Everyone say hi to Finn. Good try there by Aesop Winston. Finn, what's over here? Look over here. You just want to cuddle. All right. 3rd and 11. Here is Kobe Lewis next to PJ Walker. Pressure coming. Oh, that's not a good throw. As you could tell, as soon as it left his hands, that wasn't a good throw. Aggravating. Another bad series by the offense. Another bad series by PJ Walker. And there we go. Aggravating. We're gonna need a pick 6. We're gonna need a turnover, I think, to win this game. So, Finn, everyone's wondering why you're not in the shot anymore. Come on, come here. Come here. There's the punt by Michael Dixon. Deep punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. Defense has got to bring it, man. No more penalties. Let's see the pressure continue. As of now, let's see. We've got the Seahawks credited with 3 sacks, 1 each for Derek Hall, Mike Morris, and Jamie Sheriff. Mike Morris has 2 quarterback hits. The Seahawks are credited with 5 overall. What's the play that I missed? I'm going to go back and look at that. So on 1st and 10, it looks Kobe Lewis lost a yard. So I'm guessing the blocking was not good on that. Man, aggravating. I do not like watching bad football by my football team. I don't care what the situation is. And I think that is probably the case for the coaching staff as well. So I think the offense will get one more chance with the ball. The defense has got to figure out how to get off the field without allowing points, and hopefully creating a turnover. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities here. I see people getting excited about the 71-yard punt. I get it; it's fun. I do like it. I like Michael Dixon. I will always like Michael Dixon, but it's hard for me to get excited about punts right now when you're down by a point. I want this team to win. So let's hope Finn can be a good luck charm here. I narrowly avoided an accident cleanup problem. I saw him. There's one spot in our house where I know if he's got to go and I haven't let him out, that he will just do his business, and he was headed there. So I had to make a quick escape. Luckily, narrowly avoided it, and all is good. All is good with Finn. Brendan Mars disagrees with me. Punting, it's fundamental to field position. I do like a good punter. Don't get me wrong, but this is not the time right now. I'm a little annoyed with the Seahawks offense. Thankfully, Malik Willis is back out there. That's good news, I think, because Ugly Face has really been doing some damage when he's been out there. I'm looking right now. Mason Rudolph is 7 of 13 for 91 yards and a touchdown. I think Malik Willis has similar numbers, but I just don't think he's been nearly the player. There we go. There is 34. Who's 34? I don't think I know him. Willie Roberts. That's a new name. There's Javier Levinston in the backfield. Titans gained about 4 yards on first down, though. Willie Roberts, yeah. He is very, very new. I don't think I've seen a practice with him on the field yet. So Some new names. 2nd and 6 with 6:34, 33, 32, 31 to go in the game. Easton Gibbs in there. All right. I'm glad to see Easton Gibbs get another chance on the roster. Undrafted rookie. I think he's an interesting player. He's definitely not going to make the team, but let's just see what they got. There's the handoff up the middle and a big hole. God dang it. It's going to be like that, isn't it? Flag down. Flag down. What is the flag for? Holding. Offense. Suck it, Titans. That's what you get. You guys talking all that trash. Take that penalty because the Seahawks need all the help they can get with this crew out there on defense. Yeah, there it is. There's a hold on, who drew that? 56. 56 draws the hold. 56 is Easton Gibbs. Easton Gibbs, good for you, EG. Finn already showing some good luck there. So now it is 2nd and 16, I want to say. Yes, 2nd and 16. 5:50 to go. There's the snap. Pass up the middle. Oh, tough throw by Malik Willis. Marquise Blair made sure the receiver felt it, but first down. Huge play by the Titans. They're going to try to salt this one away and not give the Seahawks even a chance to get the ball back. That's a good throw. It's a good throw. And Marquise Blair... Marquise Blair with a nice hit, but they gave up the throw there. So 1st and 10, 5:13 to go. There's the handoff. You know they're going to run the ball. Nice play by Miles Adams. Stand him up, hold him to no gain. It's going to be 2nd and 10, 5 minutes left. Clock is ticking. Just checking the chat because there seemed to be some back and forth, but let's just see how it goes. All right. Here we go on 2nd and 10. 7 seconds on the play clock. 4, 3, 2. They get the snap off. Handoff to the top. Does get through the line. Picks up about 4 yards. 4:15 to go in the game. It will be 3rd down and about 6 yards to go. Big play. Thank you, moderators, for taking care of it. Generally speaking, I do like to try to give folks a timeout and a warning before we ban people, but I trust your judgment, so you let me know. But I trust you guys. That's why you guys have the gavel. Oh, it's 2nd and 6. Excuse me. I thought it was 3rd and 6. Well, the field says 2nd. I think it's 3rd and 6. Here is some pressure. Oh, pick it off! There we go! Go, 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 go! Come on, Ty! What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? We need a turnover. We need a turnover. Now, the flag, I think, is going to be holding on offense, but let's just hold our horses. Make sure that we're not going to get disappointed. Hold, hands to the face. Offense. Let's go. Let's go. All right. 3:29 to go. Seahawks down by 1. The defense comes up with a interception. Ty Okada flies in there. Who tipped it? Oh, no, it's a play of the offensive player. Great catch by Ty Okada. Let's go. He's bleeding out the side of his face, too. I don't know if you noticed that, but guy's a warrior. Now we got a shot. Now here's what I want to do. I want to see them run the ball effectively. Effectively run the ball. Control this ball. Do not give it to Jason Myers. Get it into the end zone and walk out of Tennessee as the victor. I want to see the offense do that. The defense deserves to see the offense do that. PJ Walker, get your head out of your tail and make the right decisions. Let's go. You're playing against 7th string undrafted free agents. Make the play. So Finn is officially drafted onto this roster. He has been good luck. Instead of being at my feet, he's now right next to me. So that's what we needed. Nice to see a turnover. I mean, this is one of the things, I'll do some more breakdowns of this, but I did some looking up of third down defense because I was looking at the Seahawks third down defense. And one of the things that jumped out at me, I wasn't even looking for this, but the turnover rate for the Baltimore Ravens under Mike Macdonald on third down was insane. Like, third down, you're just trying to get off the field. The Seahawks, most of the time for the last 10 years, couldn't even get off the field on third down. Mike Macdonald's defenses turned the ball over like they led the league in turnover percentage on third down. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I want to say it was like 7% or like something crazy, like a really high percentage. And so I'll look a little bit more into it, but there you go again. That's a third down turnover. There's Ty Okada bleeding out the side of his face, his ear. Love it. Now, the Seahawks did not get as much pressure as you'd like to see there, but worked out. It worked out. So thank God Malik Willis is Malik Willis. And let's just go from there. All right, ball is at the 47-yard line. There's the handoff. Nope, fake. Throw to Brady Russell. A terrible throw. Does Brady make the catch? He does. That was an awful throw by P.J. Walker. Brady Russell bails him out. I love this man a little bit more every single play. Brady Russell, gang. 40-yard line, 3 minutes and 9 seconds. There's the snap. Handoff to George. Oh, no, that's not Halani. That's the Kyrie Robinson. Kyrie Robinson, the little guys in there at running back. So this is the bottom of the roster for the Seahawks. Let's see what they can do. You're looking at, even on the offensive line, Ilm Manning is in there at left tackle, I believe. Ilm Manning, number 68. So, I mean, that's the level of guys. I think Raekwon O'Neal is playing right guard still, so there's that. There's a quick pass to Aesop Winston. He's got some room. No penalties for offensive PI. Does not look like it. Gets out of bounds. 2 minutes and 26 seconds to go. Nice play there by Ryan Grubb. Scheming open a player. PJ Walker is not making good throws, but Grubb is calling good plays. It is 3rd and 1. This is a big play right here, folks. We do not want a field goal. And we don't want a field goal from here. We want a touchdown. Let's see the Seahawks make this play. Here comes, there's a lot of penetration. Did not have a chance. Did not have a chance from the get-go on the left side of that line. I don't know why they keep running to the left. That is not the strength of that line. You've got Mike Jarrell and Raekwon O'Neal on the right side. That is not not the strength. They're going for it on 4th and 1. Oh, they're going to try to draw them off sides. That makes sense. 2-minute warning. Damn it. Well, I think they got to kick the field goal here, right? They got to go for it. They got to kick the field goal because they can make that and potentially win. It's a long field goal. This would be like a 59-yard, 58-yard field goal. We'll see what Mike Macdonald does here. I think the right decision is to kick a field goal. Now, Jason Myers is not good. So, I mean, the likelihood is he'll miss, but that's what he does. You know, Jason Myers, people forget, if he makes the field goal against the Rams last year in LA, after Geno Smith came off the bench with a serious injury to lead the team down the field to win the game, If he makes that field goal, the Seahawks are in the playoffs last year. That would have flipped a loss for the Rams and a win for the Seahawks, and they would have been in the playoffs. But Jason Myers is not Stephen Hauschka. He does not come up big when you need him to come up big. So I don't have any confidence that he would make this field goal, but I think having him kick it's the right decision. I don't think the offensive line that you've got in there is strong enough to pick it up, and especially if they keep running off the left side of the line. I think that they should bring in Byron Murphy as a running back, like Texas did, and have him run. Let's see that. Man, dang it. Dang it. That play was dead from the beginning. The left side of that line got blown up. So, yeah, I do not like how they've been trying to focus on the left side of the line. I think it's a bad decision, and so far it's looked like that. All right. Let's get this done one way or another, guys. Let's find a way to get this done. Folks, if you have not given this show a like and click subscribe, please do. Appreciate you for doing that. We've got a couple thousand people watching. I would love to get as many new subscribers as possible. Let's get to 12,000 subscribers before the season kicks off in the next couple weeks. I think we're at like 11.3, 11.4. So let's get up to 12. Jason Myers is on the field. I believe this will be about a 58, 59-yard field goal. Let's see. Mike McDonald, tense. He doesn't know yet that he's got Jason Myers as his kicker. There's no reason to be tense. You already should be planning out how you need your defense to play. I did see him kick a 62-yarder in practice, so for what it's worth. Oh, this is a 50-yard field goal. Excuse me, guys. It's much shorter than I thought. And he yanked it. Oh, wait! He made it! Holy crap, Jason Myers. Tell me you didn't think that he yanked it. That looked like it was going to his left, but somehow it straightened out and makes it through the uprights. Thank you, Jason Myers, for being like less than totally negligent. Yeah, that had some room to spare. It had about 4 or 5 feet to spare, but man, it did not look good off the foot, but we'll take it. We will take it. Now, see, this is kind of my way, guys. I will lower expectations and then celebrate when something happens better than my low expectations. So the Seahawks take the odd scoregami 15-13 lead in this one with 1:55 to go. Now it's up to the defense. I was really hoping and wanting the offense to get a touchdown, but they've left a lot of time. 3 timeouts for the Titans. Let's see which quarterback they bring out there. Kickoff deep. They're going to have a touchback on the kickoff. Interesting choice there by the Seahawks to kick it into the end zone. Who are they going to bring out? We've got Sheriff, Miles Adams. Let's close this out, fellas. Nelson Caesar. Patty O. There's Mike Morris still in there. Man, Miles Adams and Mike Morris have gotten a lot of snaps in this game. Let's see Jamie Sheriff get... Oh, Mason Rudolph's in there. Dang. He's been carving us up. They got to get some pressure. Got to get some pressure. Do not bring extra men, though. They don't. Rush 4. No pressure. He's going deep. And nice break up there by D. Williams. That is terrific coverage by the undrafted rookie receiver who has been moved to cornerback. Mason Rudolph wanted this matchup from the get-go. Really nice coverage by D. Williams. Really nice coverage. Beautiful play. Big play. He says, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Tariq Woolen loving that from his teammate. 2nd and 10, 150 to go. No spoilers in chat until you hear me call the play. Snap is off. Throw over the middle. Ooh, gonna have to be a big tackle by Marquise Blair, but he cannot make it. Pushes him out of bounds for a first down with 1:43 to go. Pressure did not get there, and Marquise Blair was not able to make the tackle in open space. So 1st down and 10. $20 seconds to go on the play clock. Ugly Face is doing some work. We gotta just hit him. We gotta hit him. We gotta tip a pass. He's stupid enough that we can make him make a mistake. Come on, guys. The ball snapped. He sees someone he likes right away. Nice tackle by Patty O. That was not an easy tackle. That was a pick play. He fought through it and made a one-handed tackle. So nice play by Patrick O'Connell. 1:30 to go. 2nd and 8. Here's the snap. Oh, he's going to run up the middle. No! Hit him. Oh, they're going to be a penalty. Are they not? Oh, there it is. There it is. That's the right call. It's the right call. Stupid play by Marquise Blair. He hit him on the slide. Let's see. They're debating. Maybe someone will disagree. But to me, I thought that was a penalty in real time. Let's see what the call is. There's no foul. All right, but he did get the first down with the run. That's big. All right, I could see from that angle. He's tried to roll off once he slid. Oh, and he threw the ball in his face. That should have been a personal foul. There's the snap. A little bit of pressure in his face, but he still completes it on the run, and Easton Gibbs brings him down inbounds. 1 minute and 5 seconds to go. I think they're going to call a timeout. Titans are well within field goal range at this point. Not cool. Defense is not being able to pull this off. So this is not looking good for the Seahawks. Something's going to have to go very right for Seattle to get out of here with a win. And not looking good for your hometown crew to get their 2nd win. I will say there's been some highlights, though. There's been some highlights. I think P.J. Walker has not been one of them. But here we go. Still time to make a play. Ball is at the 26-yard line. And, oh, he moved. He moved. That is a false start on the offense. Bottom of the line, 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15. I think that was the tight end that flinched on that play. As I said before, folks, if you haven't already given the show a like and click subscribe, please do. Also, take advantage of this deal. Take advantage of this deal right, where is it? Right here. Yeah. FTNFantasy.com, promo code HAWKS. You will be happy that you did. All right, 1st and 10. Ball is snapped. Handoff up the middle. Make the tackle. All right. It is going to be 1 minute to go. Seahawks take a timeout. Looks like they do. It's 2nd and 12 now. 59 seconds to go. That is their last timeout for the Seahawks. They're going to call it 1 minute to go. So Jason Myers giveth and he taketh, you know. He makes that extra point. We're just talking about a tie game right here. Their kicker made a 59-yard field goal. Not easy to do, but he did it. So here we are. 2nd and 12. It's not over yet. Let's see if the Seahawks defense can make a play. What are you guys made out of? Can you make a play? It's going to be another run. No, baby. Marquise Blair says, do not forget about me. I will bring the wood. So the clock's going to keep running here. 3rd and 13. Titans are going to keep running it down. But love to see that from Marquise Blair. When Jim Nagy from the Senior Bowl said Marquise Blair is a Seahawks safety, that's what he meant. This is a guy that brings the wood. Very talented player. All right, 3rd and 13, 22 seconds to go. Here comes another running play. There's Patrick O'Connell making the tackle. So they're going to tackle him at the 29-yard line. Add 17 yards to that. So it will be a 47-yard field goal, 46-yard field goal. Somewhere around there will be the last play of this game. Let's see if we can get this guy to Braden Narverson. See if we can get this guy to miss. Let's get this guy to miss. Noonan, Finn. Come on. Let's get the rookie to miss. He's going to feel the pressure. Let's get him to yank this one. Let's get someone to block it. Get Mike Morris and those long arms up and make the play. Come on, guys. You got to miss this kick, buddy. One way or another, you got to miss this kick. You are destined to miss this kick. 46-yard field goal officially. Come on, guys. I made it. Damn it. And the Seahawks lose because Jason Myers missed an extra point. That's the story. They missed an extra point and PJ Walker played like crap. So it's frustrating. I can't help but be annoyed. I don't like it. I don't like losing. And I don't like losing when you're paying a kicker so much money and he's the reason you lose. But there's a lot to like about that game. I will talk about it tomorrow in Hawkblogger Mornings. I'll also write about it in the morning after column that will be there on hawkblogger.com. So be sure to check that out. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, click like and subscribe. And thanks to everybody who tuned in today. Thanks to everybody who gave away memberships, who signed up as a new member. So happy to have more people join the crew. Thanks to anybody who joined over at ftnfantasy.com and used promo code HAWKS. This is a great way to save 15% on a subscription that I think you're going to love. So good to have you all with us today. We will have more tomorrow. Unfortunately, Seahawks go down today 16-15. Let me go over the final stats here before we sign off. The Titans end up with 338 yards to the Seahawks 239. Not great, but yards per play, Titans were 4.9, the Seahawks were 5.6. Big part of the problem, penalties in the second half. A number of first downs from penalties. There's 4 first down from penalties by the Seahawks in favor of the Titans in that second half. Those were all crucial to the outcome of this game. 5 of 15 on third downs for the Titans, but I think 3 or 4 of those were converted by penalty into first down. So that was a big story in this game. The fact that the Seahawks did not play their defensive tackles for most of the game led to a lot of weakness in run defense. That became an issue in this game and helped as well for the Titans. As we said, 7 penalties, only for 38 yards, but they were pretty crucial penalties. The Titans held the ball for 38 minutes in this game, and a big part of that was the third down problems, as well as PJ Walker really blowing it in the second half. He had a terrible second half, really did not play well, and Sam Howell had a fantastic first half. So, this should have been a pretty clear Seahawks win. I don't think you can walk away from this game and feel bad about the team. You didn't play any of your starters pretty much, and the guys that you really care about played well. Some of the guys that didn't play well, honestly, like DJ James, PJ Walker, they don't really matter that much in the grand scheme of things. But still, would have liked to seen a win. As far as individual players, Sam Howell, again, finishes 11 for 14, 153 yards, averaged 10.9 yards per throw, 1 touchdown, no interceptions for 136 passer rating. PJ Walker, just a 63 passer rating. He was awful. Kenny McIntosh, 8 carries for 46 yards, 5.8 yards per carry. No one else did anything on the ground. So I thought the play of the game was Brady Russell's catch. What an amazing catch he had in this one. That was fantastic. He had 2 catches for 22 yards. Easop Winston ended up with 3 catches for 47 yards and a touchdown. Beautiful throw by Sam Howell on that one. Cody White had 1 catch for 33 yards. That was the biggest pass play of the day. Laviska Shenault had 3 carries for 27 yards, as well as 3 receptions for 27 yards, as well as 1 carry for 5 yards. Jake Bobo had a catch for 14. And Tyrese Knight leads the team with 8 tackles, a tackle for loss. Marquise Blair finishes with 7 tackles, a tackle for loss. Patty O'Connell has 7 tackles, including a pass defensed. And then Mike Morris. Nice game for Mike Morris. 3 tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss, 2 quarterback hits. Jamie Sheriff has his sack as well as a tackle for loss and a quarterback hit. Nice game for those guys. Ty Okada with an interception. And Michael Dixon with a 71-yard punt. So those are some of your statistical highlights for the game. Let me know in chat and in comments what you thought of this game, what stood out to you, how you're feeling after the Seahawks' second preseason game. We will be back tomorrow morning with Hawk Blogger Mornings. Time frame, you'll have to click the bell to get notified. My mom had surgery today. I'm going to be helping her come home from the hospital tomorrow. I do not know exactly when. So I can't necessarily schedule Hawk Blogger Mornings until I have a better idea. I'm going to try to do it pretty early, but I also have to write my morning after column. So we will just have to see when I can sneak in Hawk Blogger Mornings, but we will do that tomorrow morning. Or potentially it might have to be tomorrow afternoon. We'll just have to see. Otherwise, please make sure you give the show a like and click subscribe. And folks, it's been great to hang with you for another few hours today. Hopefully you enjoyed it, learned a little bit. If nothing else, enjoyed hanging out with everyone in chat. It's been great. All right, everybody, I am Brian Nemhauser. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at HawkBlogger. You want to do a really big favor? Give me a follow on Instagram. We just crossed 500 followers. I'm just starting that account. Would love to get that up to over 1,000 followers. If you can have an Instagram account and you can like the Hawk Blogger account, I would greatly appreciate it. That's a way you can help the show. All right, folks, I will be back with you tomorrow. Until then, this has been a watch party, and we will find out if I can do a watch party next week from the press box. Talk to you all soon.